Hi guys, I'm Solaris. Welcome to my channel, Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot, where I channel for you all sorts of psychic messages to help you in your love life using astrology, tarot cards, and oracle cards. This video features 5 piles today, which is more than I ever normally do, but I had to include all 5 balloons and figurines of the main characters from the movie Wicked, since the sequel comes out today. Because I'm having 5 piles, this is the first video in over 6 months that I'm not going to offer an extended. But I hope you enjoy the video nonetheless, and I will definitely be doing extendeds next week and ongoing. I also wanted to let you know that if you watch this video, as I am channeling messages from the tarot cards, I will be giving spoilers from both the original classic Wizard of Oz movie, as well as the musical version of Wicked, and the first film version, the part 1 of Wicked. So in case you guys do not want to hear any spoilers that happens to come out while I am psychically channeling for you, then it's best to watch this video after you have watched all of those movies. This video answers the question, what does your person want from you? The first pile is the pink pile, Glinda, with the pink quartz. Pile 2 is the purple pile, featuring Elphaba, the Wicked Witch, with her crystal ball. Pile 3 is the blue pile, with the romantic love interest, Fiyero, and his fluorite heart. Pile 4 is the yellow pile, with Madame Morrible herself, with the malachite crystal. And pile 5 is the green pile, of course with the Wizard of Oz and his Emerald City, with the fluorite pyramid. When you have chosen the pile that you would like to watch, go to the description box and scroll down to where you see the timestamps. Click on the timestamp that matches your pile, and that will take you to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye! Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading today. You guys have picked the Glinda pile. It's good to see her, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to put her in frame for you here. Also, you guys obviously have picked the pink crystal. And I have a really cool deck of playing cards from the movie. This is the Wicked playing card deck, which is very cool. And you guys got a very interesting card. So a lot of times playing cards can correlate to the minor arcana of tarot cards. And so you guys, now I have not, pre-looked at these cards, but to be your indicator today, in regards to the topic of what does your person want from you, I get the card 3 of Hearts, which is beautiful. Now, I do have to say, as in the movie, you might be finding yourself in a third-party situation where your person might be wanting to figure out the solution to a third party. So right now, your person might be dealing with the concept of third-party situations, just like Glinda did, even though she was quite unaware she was in a third party at the time. The Wicked playing card deck is going to make another appearance later on in your pile. But first, to start off, I want to see what's going on between you and your person right now. We want to see, what do they want from you? I have a very cool tarot card deck that I bought just for this. Actually, I bought both the Wicked and the Wizard of Oz tarot for this because I want to do a general reading at first to see and look into what is going on. So first I'm going to use this deck because I want to see in a relationship spread what is going on in your connection between your person right now. But in addition to these cards, I'm going to layer it with the Pink Divine Love Oracle because pink goes well with green. Okay, so let's see here. I will do reversals for the tarot, but I will not do reversals for the oracles. Okay. And now, this is the first time I've used this deck on this channel before, which is great. It sticks together a little bit, but I love this deck. I've been playing around with it, and it has a fun feature that you guys will see in this video. The Wizard of Oz, or the Oz pictures, are in color, and the Kansas pictures are black and white. Very cool, because it kind of connects to the movie in that way. And so whenever I look at it, I give additional meanings to the tarot cards that are in color. I feel like those show like passion and soulmate connection and aliveness. Everything is in color, everything is vibrant, which is beautiful. And now I'm going to do layer. I almost got too excited and forgot. Okay. Alrighty. This side is going to be, what do you want from your person currently? What do they want from you currently? The past, what has happened, or what have they wanted from you before? What will they want from you in the future short term, and what will they want from you in the future long term? Okay. So what you want from your person right now, I am getting turning over a new leaf, improvements, attitude change, and alone, abandoned, loner, closed off, and traveling, long distance, new faces, new places. I feel like for you, you might be wanting to, part of me wants to say that I think you might be wanting to move on. The other part of me thinks that you want some alone time right now, or you want to take a trip, or you want to travel right now. The other part of me thinks that you want to start a new beginning with your person. Turning over a new leaf, abandoned, loner, closed off, and traveling, long distance, new faces, new places. So you might be wanting to meet somebody new. You might be wanting to have some alone time right now, or start some new beginnings with your person. So there is this. What else are you thinking? So all of your cards are upright, but you do have some Kansas cards combined with one Oz card. Okay, so I get the Ace of Spears, which in traditional tarot is the Ace of Swords. And the meaning behind, and this is the Oz card. So I feel like you would like to have a new beginning where your life can be vibrant and full of color again. That your life, you are wanting to take charge of it. You're wanting it to, and you're wanting to communicate your truth in a way where you're able to activate things in your life, activate your person maybe. I like on this deck how we have the Cowardly Lion's hand, and it represents the Medal of Courage, which is hanging off the spear. Now, I would say if you've gone through time periods where you've had worry or anxiety about love and relationships, I would say with the Ace of Swords that you are, I would say, overcoming fear and bravery, that you are being able to have a new beginning and to really start to take charge of your life, to make your love life really kind of be colorful and beautiful and alive and vibrant. I get the Hierophant in reverse. I get the Hierophant, which it is a black and white card, and I get the Page of Brooms, which is the Page of Wands. It seems like in the past you have, when you were younger, I want to say, Page of Brooms is like when you were younger, when you were immature, when you were a young princess. I would say that you were somebody where like, normally the Page of Brooms or the Page of Wands is like somebody that's passionate. Maybe they are impulsive and eager, but you can see like she's caught up in a tornado. And I feel like for you, I almost want to say like for you when you were younger, when you were in your childhood, things were very chaotic. You were caught up in a tornado and it's like you didn't really have control. You weren't really in charge of your life. You might feel like even in love that you haven't really been the one in control or in charge of who you get to be with or who you get to, I would say who you get to partner with, who picks you, who, you might feel like love can sometimes be like a tornado and it can kind of upend everything. And also you might have in the past also felt like for you, and I know this is in current moment, but I almost like what I'm channeling for you is like, I feel like in the past you might have been impulsive and eager and it's kind of created chaos or drama in your life. So there is this, and because it's Kansas, I feel like you didn't really love that, even though this card is an upright card. That might be something that you are working through to become your highest self when it comes to love and relationships. That you are trying to have courage and act bravely, be empowered, and not impulsive or erratic. I get the Hierophant. I get that in the past, you might have settled in love. You might have settled in commitment, partnering with people who are available to you, who would commit to you, but that weren't making your life colorful and vibrant. The people that were, showing you maybe like your comfort zone or showing you, I feel like that you were bored when it comes to people who chose you or who were available. I feel like either you were impulsive and erratic and chaotic and created drama, or you kind of settled in love for the stable, traditional person that might have made you feel stifled, that maybe sometimes they were a con man. We have here the Wizard. in Kansas. So it's kind of like the sneaky snake salesman before he became the wizard. So, you know, maybe you have had a hard time trusting love because in your past, your commitments and your relationships have been dishonest, or they've been tricking you or conning you, or you've been betrayed in love, or they haven't been honest. And so it seems like in the past, maybe you've partnered only with the wrong sorts, with the wrong type. But it seems like you are growing into your higher self with the Ace of Spears, Ace of Swords, and I think that's great. What does your person, and that's like what you want. And I feel like that's what you want from your person. You want your person to be a good person with morals, integrity, and ethics and commitment and stable that could lead to a relationship and marriage. But also you're wanting to control your own energy, and so that you're not impulsively either jumping towards somebody that you're settling for or creating havoc, you know, in your life by committing to or jumping impulsively and eagerly into con men's. So either you are jumping into the safety relationships or you are jumping into people who would lie to you or betray you. And what you want from this person now, from your person, is you're wanting to be able to be brave and to do the brave, courageous thing and to do the hard thing and to be able to have a new beginning. So that is amazing. You may be in a long distance relationship with your person with the traveling. You might want to start a new beginning with them with turning over a new leaf, or you might even be in separation with the card alone. But it seems like you guys want to change the energy so you can not be all like up in the air with everything. They also have the Ace of Wands. So I get Ace of Swords on your side, Ace of Wands on their side. I kind of want to pair this because this is beautiful. So even though you guys get a different suit, I also feel like this is very interesting. So I get with the Ace of Wands that your person is wanting you to have, or wanting from you, sparks, creativity, passion. I feel like your person feels the chemistry with you. They really want you guys to share in the chemistry, the sparks, the passion. I feel like they want to have hot sex. I feel like they want to be artsy or creative. I feel like they want new beginnings as well. I get affectionate. Your person wants to be affectionate with you. They want to be lovey-dovey. They want to give you affection, love. They want you to have in this dynamic, or they want from you hot sex, they want passion, they want kisses, they want PDA, they want all of these things. So that is beautiful. I get autumn, which is harvest and fruition, and you are watching this on November 21st if you're watching it when I'm releasing it. So they want you to have this now. I feel like this is definitely very current. Yours is a little bit of like your romantic history, which is leading to what you want now, but I feel like them on their side, they're wanting you to have this now. So the timing they want you to have is autumn. Also, you or your person might be born in the autumn, so they might be, or you might be, a Virgo or a Libra or a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. So there is this. Okay, what else they want? Wow, they want you to have a life, or they want with you a life of full color. So I get the Four of Wands, marriage as well, but not settling for like a sneaky salesman or a con man or a like safety relationship which doesn't make you feel joy or alive. They want you to make really good choices, or they want to make really good choices in regards to you. I get that they do want you to feel, I feel like they want to overcome their fears, worries, and fears and worries. They want you to be wise, they want you to be brave, and they want you to follow your heart. So that is beautiful. Because I'll show you this imagery. I get the Ace of Wands as well. So the Ace of Brooms is the same as the Sparks, Ace of Wands here. So this is very beautiful. So they got this twice. So the chemistry, the sparks that they want is really beautiful, but they want to be able to be wise with the passion. Because we get Scarecrow here, which is sometimes in love, we can pursue passion to our detriment, which you found. That has happened in the past with the Page of Wands, maybe even with this person. And what's interesting here is I get the sparks and I get the Ace of Wands. So I think this is so beautiful. So I get that in regards to this connection, that your person is really wanting new beginnings, passion, but to use it wisely. Further enhanced by the Four of Brooms, which is the Four of Wands, and you can see all four of them in this. You see Dorothy, you see the lion, you see the Scarecrow, you see the Tin Man, and then you see Toto even, so I guess 5. So that's beautiful. So I would say like maternal energy with Toto. I would say they want you to be nurtured and to be able to nurture and give and receive love. Maybe they even want you to have, or they want to have a relationship with you that supports pets or animals. And then again, bravery, and then wisdom, and then follow your heart. So that's beautiful. So yeah, so they want you to have all of those dynamics. And then judgment, it seems like they want to make a decision with their higher self so that they are able to also follow their destiny. So it seems like you guys are on the same page where you guys want to be creative, feel alive and excited and empowered, to have a lot of passionate sex and a lot of good chemistry, for you guys to be artsy and explore in that, for you guys to have it right away, for you guys to be able to make choices where you can really follow your soul's calling, where you can really have a relationship that's in alignment to your destiny, and where you can have this commitment, but also have the bravery, wisdom, and follow your heart enough to do it, where you can give and receive love freely, but also have the commitment. But all of this where you're not settling. And they would like to have this with you. In the past, yes, I get artistic muse. I feel like that in the past, you guys have connected on art. You guys have connected with creativity again, painting. It seems like you have experienced the artistic and the creative side when it comes to love. And I love that. Even entertainments, maybe even acting or the entertainment industry. You know, maybe you guys have experienced performing and, you know, connected with this person in ways where you guys were artistic together, performing together, where you guys maybe were in the public eye, maybe you created content, you know. So that's very, very cool. And then I get wise. Again, it seems like that, you know, you guys together have been wise when it comes to love. You guys have picked with wisdom, and that is very beautiful. And it says, think smart, take your time. You have decided to, and the where you guys have grown as a couple, or where you guys have grown individually and now together, is you guys have slowed yourselves down deliberately. You have taken your time. You have been more wise with love. And I think that is beautiful, and that really reinforces this energy here. And then fireworks, loving, passionate, intimacy. You've had that with them. So you've had artsy, creative energies. You've been able to pursue passion and hot energy. You've been able to be wise, and you've been able to temper the passion with wisdom. And that is beautiful. That combines with all of this aliveness, but some in, you know, I would say you've had aliveness, but some of it has been in reverse. So I get the Six of Pentacles upright. You have been able to have in this connection your person and what they've wanted in the past. They've wanted like an equal give and take. They've wanted to be a provider for you, and they've wanted to be able to give you what you've needed. They've wanted to be able to match your energy, and they've wanted to be able to, and I feel like what they did was they were able to match your energy, and they were able to be a provider and give and be generous. And then I get the Seven of Bricks, which is the Seven of Pentacles. In the past, I feel like what they wanted was they wanted to plant seeds. They wanted to plant a future. They wanted to be able to move in the direction of being able to have something really, really beautiful with you. But it's interesting because usually the Seven of Pentacles is like a gardening card. Ironic, it's kind of similar to the Harvest card. But in this case, I would say that it's like it's in the poppies. And so that makes you sleepy or tired. Or you might be also in the past, they might have discovered that what they want from you is like they're tired of taking their time. You know, that's where that take your time is. So they may have been or having like a conflict between patience versus impatience. And I feel like that has been something that has been maybe a growth area in your person, that your person maybe has forced themselves to take their time. And in a way, they did want it because it was wise. They did want what's good for them. But also it seems like they've had an impatience where they're like, I'm getting a little tired of that now. And so maybe that's why you guys we're at this point, that maybe you guys are tired of that and now you want to move forward. I get the Four of Cups, which is the Four of Cans, and you can actually see, I'll show you the picture upright. You can see that the Tin Man is underneath the tree. You can see that the Tin Man is, you know, bored with life and resting is what it is. And there's the apple tree that like is angry and throws apples, but in this case, they're not throwing the apples, but they are willing to. There are oil cans there, and there's the axe, but you can see the rust all over this Tin Man here. So there is that energy. So I would say in the past, with it being in reverse, it's almost kind of like They haven't wanted to go so slow that they stay in place or that they rust or that they get too stagnant. And I feel like that's really what they wanted from you. Is like they wanted to go slow and take their time and be wise, but they did not want to get so stuck. They didn't want to go so slow that they get stuck. So there is this piece. And they feel like they don't want you to be stuck with them if they were stagnant. They wanted you to not have connection. I feel like they wanted you to not have a connection in your life that was stuck. In the past, I get Queen. So in the past, I feel like what they wanted from you is that they wanted you to like show up in your gorgeous, evolved Queen energy. They wanted you to be empowered, and they wanted you to be, I love it, it says boss babe, independent and strong. They wanted independence from you. They wanted you to be independent and strong. They wanted to encourage you to be your highest and best self. They wanted you to be in charge. They wanted you to know that you can always make choices in an empowered way. I get take two. They also wanted a reuniting with you. They wanted a second chance at a love story. So they also wanted this. I get second chances, try again. So I feel like in the past, if you guys had broken up, they wanted to get back together. They wanted to have like a reconciliation. And then communicate, expressing feelings, messages, and news. They also wanted to have good communication between the two of you, and there was probably something very important that they wanted to tell you. And it seems like they always want that communication channel open with you. They always want to be able to converse and talk to you about like these things. In the future, in the next 3 months, their energy may be a little bit tricky, or they might be trying to figure out what they want. I get the Empress upright, but again, you can see it's Kansas. It's Auntie M before, you know, it's Auntie M, and Auntie M it represents like the hardship of romantic relationships in like middle America back in the day, where it was like if you live in, almost kind of like if you live on the prairie, or if you were almost, even though this is like I would say like mid-century 1900s, I would say this almost talks to me almost like if you were living in, you know, the middle of the country in the US back in the 1800s. It was a hardship life. It was working hard. And it seems like that while the Empress, while Auntie M was married to Henry, I think it was, that it was like she was picked, she was chosen, she was married, but she had a really, really hard life. It was a life full of like hard work, and it wasn't glamorous, and it wasn't colorful, and it was challenging. But you can see that she has her knitting needles here, that she is sewing or mending something, which is beautiful. So it seems like what they want from you in the future is they might want to mend with you. They might want you to do or focus on repair in this connection, or focus on repairs, focus on mending it, focus on doing maybe like the thankless hard work that isn't always fun in a relationship, getting like down and dirty and with the like difficult, you know, parts of it. Knowing that like if you are chosen, you know, like you wanted to be chosen, if you're chosen, that, you know, sometimes relationships are hard work and they're not all like fun and passion and fireworks. So maybe about also knowing that relationships can sometimes be like routine or hard. But what I feel like they want from you is they do see you as this Empress, and I feel like they want you to be this Empress. They want you to be their Empress, their ideal lover. And I feel like they would like this kind of a commitment, committing through even the times when they get hard, even the times that are difficult. I get the 9 of Wands. I'll show you upright, but it is retrograde. It is, I want to say retrograde. It is in reverse. And I get the King of Cans, which is a King of Cups, and that's retrograde or reversed as well. And I will show you these cards upright. So we have 9 of Wands, and I get the King of Cups, and they're upright, and they're in reverse. It just seems like your person wants to like be in alignment. They don't want you to have to pair with them. It's almost like, okay, if you were to pair with your person the way they are now, you would be chosen, committed, but kind of like the Hierophant in Colorless, where it's like you would have this person, you would have your person out of alignment, loving you, but challenge and making your life harder and more difficult, and a lot harder and more difficult than it has to be. So there is this that is tricky. So I would say that it's kind of like what your person wants is your person wants to take care of themselves, to really fix themselves and fix their lives so that you can be like a happy, thriving empress, not in this like colorless hardship life form. And then I get the 9 of brooms in reverse, where it's like when you look at it, all these brooms are on fire, you know, and that's what happened when Dorothy went to get the broom from the Wicked Witch in the original Wizard of Oz movie. And, you know, the witch put it on fire to try to put Scarecrow on fire, and there are all these brooms on fire. And so that was pretty tricky for Dorothy. You know, it seems like in this, the 9 of Wands represents like the battle being over. And you can even see actually the one in her hand actually looks like it is singed. It looks kind of like that is when she threw the water on the broom and the broom's fire went out and she was able to bring the, you know, the broom back to the wizard, but it was like, you know, having to go through a tough, brave battle for this. Usually the 9 of Wands is about like the battle being over, but with this in reverse, it seems like the battle's not over. I feel like what your person wants from you or will want from you within the next 3 months is they're really wanting to like do the hard work to fix themselves, to be able to partner with you as an upright King of Cups to your Empress energy to give you a life full of color. So right now they know that the battle is not over. They have a lot of hard work to do, and they're going to try to restructure things or really work on themselves so that they can get themselves to a place that you deserve and that you need to be. In the Beyond Time, look at this. I get the Emperor, which matches with the Empress. But again, it's like the Emperor. This is, again, Uncle Henry. And this is, you know, where it's like, look at this, it's upright. But I mean, it's again, it's a colorless life. It's kind of like a difficult hardship life. Or it's about the divine pair is somebody that will work through all the difficult parts of the relationship, all of life's struggles and beautiful parts in order to have this commitment. So committing during better or worse, committing during worse, committing during sickness, committing during deaths, committing during all these things. And I feel like your person really wants to be able to be with you through all of it, really wants you to have somebody in your corner where you can be able to go through all the hardships of life so that you can be the divine counterpart and the divine pair. But again, I'm getting blocked ascension. It says stagnant and reroute. And it just seems like, and I almost feel like this is like a message from your higher self. I feel like if your person isn't able to get there, if they are too stagnant, if they are, you know, going through this, because it does seem like what you want is you want them to commit to you, but in a way where they're okay, where they're good, where they're thriving. And with the Hierophant black and white, the Emperor and Empress black and white, it's like you're wanting them to be thriving. They need to upright themselves with the King of Cups. And, you know, if they are blocked or if the person that you want is like blocked or stagnant, then the universe may reroute you for a time period, or they might reroute you to like your next like major relationship for you to be able to have something where you can ascend and rise with them. Because I feel like your person loves you deeply and I feel like they would commit to you. But it also seems like maybe the options that you have right now are difficult and hard. And they want you to know that they would stick by you, stick by your side through all the hard times. But it also seems like they're really wanting to fix themselves so you don't have to go through the hard times. Okay. Now, I know we've gone long, but I want to let you know that I'm not having an extended today because I have 5 balloons. I have 5 piles. And because of that, I always kind of knew I wasn't going to have an extended so that I could go deeper in this main part of the reading. But because I have so many piles, I really don't want you guys, I really don't want this to be like a 50,000 hour video. So there is this. So I'm going to give you a lot of content in this piece of it, in this section. All right. So now I have more of the Wicked playing card deck, and I'm going to layer it with Island Time Wellness because I have my pinks and my greens. So I'm going to layer these now. I'm going to do 5 cards, and we're going to see, what does your person want you to give them? What does your person want you to give them in love right now? Or what kind of connection do they want from you? So we'll see with this. Now, with the deck of playing cards, obviously the hearts are cups and the diamonds are pentacles in the minor arcana. There's a little bit of discrepancy between which ones are wands and which ones are swords. we are going to, or I'm going to assign, now I know other people may do it differently, but just for clarity, I'm going to make the clubs be wands, and I'm going to make the spades, which is like a sword kind of, I'm going to make the spades be swords. Okay, so clubs are wands, spades are swords. We'll do alliteration. Did I say 5 piles? I think I did, but I only did 4. All right, well, we're going to do 5. It's interesting. I'm looking at the 3 of cups, the 3 of hearts. The third party didn't really come through in the major part of the tarot cards. And I kind of feel like maybe that's because if you guys are not third party, it seems like maybe the 3 of cups is also about having happiness and celebration and good times as well. So it might be that that also is what your person wants from you, is that they really want like fun times, celebrations. Okay, I get the Jack of Spades. You can see it's Professor Dillerman when he's a goat there. And the Jack of Spades, I would say this is the Knight of Swords, a very intelligent energy. And then I get addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, and has a block and restraint. So I would say that this is very interesting. If your person is an air sign, if they are an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy, I would say that they might want you addicted to them. Or they might feel like that you guys are in a codependent dynamic right now, that maybe there's an obsession where you're obsessed with them or they're obsessed with you. There may be a possessiveness, a controlling. There's a block or restraining energy where maybe this person holds themselves back from you. And it seems like what they want is, it seems like they want you guys to overcome your blocks together. It seems like what they want is they may want to possess you and have you be monogamous and have you not be with anybody else. Or they might be like, all right, you know what, let's try to figure out actually how to work through our blocks together. Because I feel like that if you guys do have any obsession or addiction with each other, that your person wants you guys to overcome that. That also is included if they are physical addictions. It could be like, you know, alcohol or sex or gambling or whichever. So nicotine, it could be like you guys, that your person wants you guys to overcome any addictions together. I get the 10 of clubs, so 10 of wands and love. Your person wants to have a major soulmate contract commitment with you in regards to love. And it says unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So that is very beautiful. So your person definitely would like to be able to have a major soulmate contract with you where you guys continue and keep going and where you guys have this deep love. So that is great. Then I see for you the 3 of spades. 3 of clubs still. And so 3 of clubs is 3 of wands and sunglasses. Watching, lurking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. So I would say that your person, 3 of wands, I look at that card as focusing on the future. I also look at 3 of clubs or 3 of wands as geographic traveling, and you to get the card of traveling on your side. So I would say that in this particular case, that your person might have their eye on you or wants to have their eye on you or keep tabs on you even when you're traveling or even when you're away from them, even when you're long distance or far away. So there is this. I do feel like maybe your person does have a little bit of like an obsession. They want to like watch you or watch over you. I feel like there's a protection energy, but I also feel like they don't want anybody else like competition around you, that kind of thing. Also, I get with the sunglasses and the 3 of clubs, I have something personal from my own past where sunglasses when somebody is traveling is sometimes about like concealing sadness. You know, we wear sunglasses to conceal sadness and tears and crying. So it also might be that it's about being nurtured. They want to hold you or nurture you while you're crying, or they want you to be able to, I would say that they want you to be able to, yeah, I feel like they just want to, they just want to keep tabs on you. All right. I get the 2 of clubs, so 2 of wands, and I like you. It seems like there's a lot of passion. Again, I always look at this as a creative and a sexual energy. And it says somebody likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So it seems like they want to date you. It seems like they like you. It seems like they want to have creative passion with you. It seems like they would like to have creative and sexual passion. So I love this. And it seems like that they want you guys to experience these dynamics in this connection. And I get the Ace of Clubs, which is Ace of Wands, which we got for the third time. And I get Love Call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So your person, it seems like, oh, interesting. Okay, I'm not doing reversals for the playing cards. Okay, because this is a third Ace of Wands. It seems like your person would like to have a new beginning with you, of passion, of sparks and fireworks, where they call you on the phone, they tell you this, and they give you lots of like words of affirmation that are passionate and sexy and fun. Okay, excellent. Now I have the After Tarot, and I also have Romance Angels. So I want to do 5 cards to see what does your person want from you in the future. What do they want to give you in the future, or what do they want to receive from you? And what kind of relationship or dynamics would they want with you? And I am layering them. I will not take reversals for these tarot or the oracle. All right, chemistry and Page of Swords. It seems like, yeah, your person wants to give you strong words of affirmation where they give you tons of hot passion, chemistry, and they want you to be able to pursue that and follow that. I mean, this is definitely the sexy pile for sure. They definitely want passion and chemistry and all of that spice. They want it to be communicated to you verbally through words, text messages, you know, sweet nothings in the bedroom, all of that. Then I get 2 of Pentacles and make the effort. But your person maybe wants to have inconsistent effort right now. With the 2 of Coins is about juggling and then make the effort. It also is like they want to make the effort when their career is not taking priority. Because the 2 of Pentacles, and you can see the ship coming in and this person walking towards the ship, it's basically that your person would like to make the effort with you, and they want to be able to have you have a balance, a work-life balance, where they can give you effort, but also put effort into their career. So they're wanting this. Then I get heart-to-heart conversations. Again, they want you to have words of affirmation and destiny, temperance. It seems like as a destiny right now, your person really is wanting you guys to have a heart-to-heart talk. They really want you guys to be able to talk from your heart, honestly, genuinely, openly. They really want you to lead with your heart. Again, the Tin Man about like following your heart. And it's interesting, but again, with the Tin Man in reverse, not to follow your heart so much that if nothing is going on with your person, if they really can't get themselves together or fix their alignment, that you get stuck because you're following your heart so much that like you're getting stuck with your person if they're not evolved for you. So there is that. So there is like the discernment or the wisdom in this piece. And then I also see temperance as patience, where they're saying have heart-to-heart conversations at the right timing. So they want to be able to have this talk with you, but in the right time. So let's see. Then I get Soulmate and 4 of Wands. Your person would love to have a soulmate dynamic relationship with you where you can have a marriage or a beautiful commitment. We did get the 4 of Wands as well already, which is very beautiful. And I love that in the soulmate love. And we got a lot of soulmate cards and a lot of like Emperor, Empress, divine partners. You know, we got the King of Cups, even though it was in reverse. So soulmate love, commitment, major. And then I get true love and 3 of Coins, a collaboration. They want to be able to work with you as a team, to build with you, to be able to follow your heart, to have true love, to work together as a team, and for you guys to be able to build this true love over time and maintain it and sustain it. So that is beautiful. Where you guys are together carving a sculpture where you're learning about love as an apprentice together and, you know, learning from your mistakes, learning from different choices, being able to grow, but also being able to collaborate and work together as a team to be able to follow each other's, you know, rhythms. So that is beautiful. So that is what your person wants from you. I hope this has helped you, you guys. This was the first time that I did this kind of dynamic in this way. Very unusual. So I appreciate you guys watching my video. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, hypes. and for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play on silent in the background. After 30 seconds, returning to this video gives me credit, so that's no problem. Also, if you guys would like to donate, you can donate to the channel through my Venmo, PayPal, or Super Thanks button. That information is in the description box, as well as my website, fairyastrology.com, where if you would like a private reading, I am here for you. I can channel for you about love, relationships, or anything else over the phone or video call, so just let me know if you need my help. I'm here. Next, I will see you guys in the next video, in the comments, in my archives, or in a private reading. See you guys soon. Bye! Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what do they want from you. And you guys have picked a very cool character. Obviously, you guys picked Elphaba, who is one of the best characters, obviously, in the movie. I love that we're able to do this movie about the Wicked movie. It comes out today, so I'm going to be catching it. It's very cool. So I wanted to do these cute little toys and balloons because I thought it was a fun little vignette for you. Elphaba is, of course, the hero of the story, not the villain, which I love. And I have all sorts of decks that we're going to use to channel for you today. I don't have an extended because I have 5 piles. So today is the only video that I'm making for you guys without the extended. I think I've done the extendeds for, I don't know, probably the past 6 months. So if you guys want to see a video with an extended, I have like 6 months of archives you guys can check out. Otherwise, welcome to the video. You guys, I have picked some beautiful stuff for you. Besides Elphaba, I have this gorgeous green obsidian, which I very much love. So that is going to be her little crystal ball that she uses to figure out everything and see what's going on. So it seems like maybe your person would like to have a crystal ball. They would like to have an insight into your life and know what's going on with you. It seems like your person might be very curious to know, and what they want is they want to see into your life and get to know you more and get to experience what it is that like makes you tick and who you are and kind of just figure out more about you. I have this beautiful Wicked playing card deck, and I picked a card at random that is your indicator card today, which we will use later in this reading as well. But in the beginning, this indicator, and I love it. Okay, so you guys got the 2 of Cups. So this is the 2 of Hearts, which I love. Playing deck cards always correlate to the minor arcana in tarot, which is great. So the 2 of Hearts is a 2 of Cups. It seems like your person feels very deep romantic feelings for you and maybe even partnership energy. So that is amazing. I will put that here as your indicator as I start to channel for you. So first, I have this very fun Wizard of Oz tarot card deck, which is fun. This is the first video, and probably only for a while, video that I will be using this in, obviously, because of the theme. So I'm going to start off with a relationship spread, and I'm going to use reversals when it comes to this, and I will pick 3 cards, which is what do you want from your person right now? And 3 cards, what do they want from you currently? And then I'm going to go to the past about what did they want from you in the past? What did they want from you before? Then what will they want from you in the next 3 months in the future? And what will they want beyond 3 months' time? Okay, perfect. And now I'm going to layer this with, because pink goes well with green, I am going to layer the Pink Divine Love Oracle to see, and I will not take reversals for the Oracle. So I'm loving this for you. This is what you want, what they want, what they wanted, what they will want, what they will want additional. Okay, so what do you want? What do you want right now from your person? This is also a good way for you to verify if this is your pile. Also with this deck, there are cards that are in color, which is Oz, and there are cards that are in black and white, which is very cool, just like the original Wizard of Oz movie. And that kind of, to me, represents, and that's Kansas, that kind of represents like if your life is feeling like drudgery or not colorful, or, you know, and the Oz pictures are all kind of like vibrant and colorful and alive, and it's very interesting. So it's been an interesting additional interpretation of the tarot that I've been using. So it's very interesting to see what will come up for you guys. It seems like with this person, what you want. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. This connects to the movie actually. But hold on, I want to make sure this didn't go reverse. Okay, good. So yes, so we have this one. We have this one. We have this one. And then, okay, cool. Yes. Okay, so what's very interesting, number one, I feel like you might want to, and now I don't want to call you guys out negatively if this is bad, but I just want to say it might be that you like to feel, or you feel comfortable and safe when you are in charge or when you're in control. And you might feel like you are not in control in this dynamic and that you want to feel more in control. And that's not bad. Our anxiety always feels calm when we feel safe, and we feel safe when we are in control of ourselves, when we feel in control of our environments, and when we feel like other people are honoring our boundaries and everything. When they do things we don't like, that can make us jealous, that can make us fearful, that can make us angry, that can make us sad. And so you might be feeling like, as a way to protect your heart and as a way to be able to, connect to this person in a way where you are open-hearted and loving, you might want to regain control in this relationship or dynamic. You feel like control is slipping. And it's interesting I get the hourglass, because the hourglass in the movie is like she was running out of time to save her friends. And so basically, Dorothy was, I think. And so basically what it was is, it seems like right now you're feeling like maybe time is running out, and you want maybe a little more time. You want a little more control, either over yourself or over this connection. Maybe you are feeling overprotective of your person and you want to protect them. And cuffed can also be like cuffing season. Like you might want a commitment. You might want to, lock it down and everything. So you might want that. I mean, the Two of Cups represents commitment. So there is this, and it says time to confront issues and make a move. You might want to confront issues in this dynamic between you and your person, or you may really want to make a move. And I get happy home, things going well, happy and content. So you also want to have a happy home where maybe you want to move in together. Maybe you want to live with your person, or maybe you want to have a happy home dynamic, or you want them to have like things going well at home. So there is this. And also it seems like you want this dynamic and this energy to go very well. I get the Pentacles cards. So in this deck, it's called Bricks. So I have the King of Pentacles, and all of these are upright, but two of them are in color and one's in reverse. So I get what you want is, it seems like you might want to commit to your person where they are like a spouse. Also, you might want to prioritize their wants and needs, even sometimes over your own, even sometimes to your detriment. In this, it seems like, Dorothy had hit her head. She's back in Kansas. She woke up. Her family, I can't tell if this is Uncle Henry, probably is Uncle Henry, or if this is like, the human personification of like the Scarecrow or the Tin Man or the Cowardly Lion. I think this is Henry. So I think she's being nurtured by her family, by her uncle when she was hurt, when she was wounded. And so maybe it's like you're wanting to nurture and take care of your person when they're hurt and wounded. That is what the overprotective can be. Also, it seems like, because, she hit her head during the tornado. It also might be that you're wanting your person to like nurture you or take care of you when you are sad, when you are injured or wounded. Also, this is usually the card of the spouse. And so Uncle Henry was the husband in the movie to the aunt. So he was the romantic figure, I guess. It's not a love story, but it is, he is a romantic lead, I guess, if you would say that. So there is this piece, but it's kind of colorless. And it kind of seems like maybe what you want is you want to have your person committed to you like a spouse, but they might be a safety relationship for you. It might be a comfort zone. It might be that they're having a hard time earning money right now with the King of Pentacles. It could be a work connection. It might be that you want your person to pursue a career that makes them happy, or to pursue a relationship, that makes them happy. So there is that. I do get the 9 of Bricks and the 8 of Bricks. So one, it seems like you want to work on this connection because this connection makes you feel fulfilled and alive and vibrant and happy. And the 8 of Pentacles represents being consistent and putting in energy, maybe seeing your person frequently, maybe having consistency in this connection because that's what makes you feel safe and happy. And I get the 9 of Pentacles, which in this card, it's like Dorothy is walking down the yellow brick road and she's wearing her little ruby slippers. And it's kind of like in this case, it's almost kind of like you're wanting to follow the yellow brick road. So you want to follow your own divine path in life, and you want you want to like be with someone, maybe even marry somebody that is really your destiny, really on your path. And I feel like you see your person there, and you see they could be that with the King of Pentacles. But with it in not color, I think maybe you're wondering, this seems like a person that's showing up for you, that you're connecting with, that you're drawn to, but I think you're wondering, is this my highest potential? Usually the King of Pentacles is somebody that you're connected to and committed to, that's committing to you, and it's amazing. But I wonder if maybe this spouse energy or relationship energy doesn't bring the pentacles. Or maybe this is somebody where like you're wanting them to have more money or a better career for you and for the relationship. Or maybe you're wanting them to commit, and you're wanting them to prioritize you and to be more committed and to be like a spouse for you, or like a very committed energy. So there is that. So you're wanting to go your own path. You're wanting to follow the yellow brick road. You're wanting to follow your destiny. But also at the same time, you're wanting to make sure that the person that you are connecting with is committed to you, and you want that is, very self-sufficient financially, and you want that. And that you would be pairing with somebody that you make you feel alive and vibrant and happy, and that would put consistent time and energy and dedication into this connection and dynamic. Your person wants to see you again. They want to reconcile with you. If you guys are in no low contact or separation, I get reconciliation. And look at the Two of Cups on the card, which is the card that you had got. So I feel like your person wants to reconcile with you. They want to connect with you and collaborate with you, repairing, rebuilding, mutually agree to leave the past in the past. Your person wants to leave something behind them or leave something in the past. They want to repair with you or create an amend. I feel like your person wants to rebuild or get back together. I also get not listening. Inconsiderate, always thinks they are right. So your person might want to overcome this flaw. If your person feels like they have a tendency to not listen or to interrupt, they might want to overcome this. If they feel like you have this flaw, they might want you to work on it. If they have a little arrogance or think that they're right, or they can't listen to you, or they're not listening to you, or they feel like they're inconsiderate, I feel like your person actually, what they want from you is they really wanting to like work on themselves and fix this piece so that maybe you guys can get back together or can reconcile or repair things. Especially if you guys maybe weren't listening to each other, or maybe you guys both thought that like, your opinion or your side was the correct one. I feel like your person doesn't want that difficulty and wants you guys to get on the same page. And then I get, you are a gem. No one compares to you and unique. They think of you very beautifully, very highly. I feel like they really put you on a pedestal, actually. They feel like you are incredible. So that is amazing. They want you to know this. So that's great. And then I get the Knight of Cups, which is in black and white, but it's upright. All these are upright. I get Five of Swords, which is upright, and it's in color, but it's not a great card. And then I get the Ten of Pentacles, which is a lovely card. So your person feels like, or what they want from you, they want, this might sound strange, but I'll just say it. They want to be selfish, to let themselves self-indulge in their romantic love for you and focus on having a future with you, but they feel guilty about it because they feel like maybe they would be ruthless by doing so, or they would be deserting somebody who loves them, or that they want to overcome their fears and bravery as well. So Knight of Cups is a romantic partner card, but it is in black and white, and this is the one where the wizard is a snake charmer, or an oil salesman, basically, where he's a con man in Kansas. And so it seems like your person wants to give you this romantic love, but they're a little bit afraid that if they do, that maybe, what they want is they want to be able to give you love and integrity. And I think that right now, they feel like if they were to give you romantic love, that they would be having to do it in a way that is like ruthless or sneaky. I feel like okay, these situations apply if you guys work together, or if there's a third party situation, or if there's like a taboo thing. So it seems like your person wants to give you love, but they feel guilty about it. They feel like they would have to do it in a way that's sneaky. They would be not in their most evolved best self if they were to connect with you at this time. And it seems like they really want to give you generosity and love. It seems like with the 10 of Pentacles and with this, cowardly lion sneaking away, being cowardly, that it's like your person doesn't want to be a coward when it comes to love. They want to really focus on giving a beautiful commitment to a person that makes them feel alive, happy, and vibrant. And it does seem like they have romantic feelings for you, but they feel guilty and they want to overcome the guilt, or they want to overcome fears, worries, and anxieties when it comes to love. In the past, what they have wanted, they have, wow. So number one, they want you. They feel like you are like a soulmate. I get the divine contract, soul contract, divine union. They look at you as a soulmate love. I get going within. It says withdrawn from the world, need space and time for self. It seems like in the past they wanted some alone time to reflect upon soulmates and soulmate love, to reflect upon their life and where it was going, to reflect upon who do they have soul contracts with, what is your soul contract together. And I get worst nightmare, karmic connection. It seems like maybe what they wanted was they wanted to figure out, are you a soulmate or are you a karmic? I feel like maybe they were trying to figure that out, and don't worry or get hung up on if they're not spiritual and they don't think about karma or whatever. I would say that it seems like, your person wanted to go within and reflect upon, are you a soulmate or would this be a bad choice? I feel like they want to choose wisely when it comes to romantic love, and I think they're a little bit scared or afraid that they could mess things up in your or their lives, or that they could make bad choices, or that. I would also say this could be something that they might have been thinking about and contemplating a lot around Halloween. I get the jack-o'-lantern card. So there is this, and I am releasing this in the middle to end of November 21st. And so perhaps this happened a few weeks ago, that your person has been doing this thinking. But I feel like they feel drawn to you, and I mean the Knight of Cups with the Soulmate card is very beautiful. In the past, I get Strength card, and interesting because this is before the little worker on the farm turned into the Cowardly Lion. So it seems like that this person who works with the animals, in this case, he's working with a pig. It seems like in this particular case, it seems like that what they wanted was they wanted to be strong, but I question how strong they were. They might have been weak, or they might have judged themselves as being weak. They may have felt like I wasn't strong enough for pile 2. I really wanted to be stronger for pile 2. Or maybe they felt like toxic masculinity, like strong, but not letting themselves be permeable, not letting themselves be vulnerable, that kind of thing. But I get in the past, I get, wow, okay, I get the sun and the moon. See what happens, see what happened in the past between the two of you guys on a new moon, on a full moon, on an eclipse. That might have been important information. So it seems like with the sun and the moon, that yes, there was some stuff in the past that might have happened during that timing. Also, I get with the sun and the moon, there was a lot of happiness, which she's at the center of the yellow brick road. So it's almost like what they wanted was a new beginning, or they wanted a beginning with you. I feel like that this is in the past, they wanted to have a beginning with you, but maybe they were weak and not strong enough to start it. But I feel like that, yes, that they wanted this new beginning. They wanted to start a new adventure with you. And then I get the moon. Ironic. Look at this. We have the crystal ball here matching with it. And it's interesting because I get with the moon, it's cloudy, it's hazy. They have a hard time seeing or getting clarity. I feel like that what they wanted a beginning with you, or even a new beginning or a fresh start. But I feel like that, or a new adventure, or go off on a adventure with you, or begin something with you, but they felt cloudy. They didn't know maybe how to make it happen. And I feel like that your person may have been stuck a little bit at the time. In the future, in the next 3 months, what they are going to want with you. Multiple choices, many options available. Ooh, I get the full moon again with shadows and music melodies. Soothing your soul through music. Hidden, unknown, mysterious. Multiple choices, many opportunities available. Your person's going to want to make good choices. They're going to want to make good choices that support this connection, and they're going to want to make choices about this connection, and they're going to want to make the right choice. Shadows, they're going to have to work through their lower nature or their shadow self, or the parts of them that they are ashamed of, or that they feel guilty about, or that they reject, so that you guys can move forward. They might have to take a risk or go into the unknown. They might want to go take a risk and go into the unknown to choose this option. And then it seems like maybe they want to send you music, or music will be important between the two of you or in this connection. So there is that. Maybe they want to take you to a music venue as well. Then I get in the future, I also get what they want is all color. So they definitely want excitement and color and vibrancy with you. I get the 5 of Pentacles, which is poverty. I get the 4 of Pentacles, which is hoarding money. And then I get the 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration with somebody. In the future, what they might want to save money in this connection. They may want to increase their wealth and abundance and money in this connection. They may want to overcome feeling rejected. So there is this, the Wicked Witch, Elphaba. We have the winged monkey, which is her friend, who started off being a foe but then became a friend. And it seems, and like almost like a henchman. And interesting because I get the winged monkey twice. So almost kind of like a friend. Maybe they want to deepen the friendship with you, or deepen kind of like helping each other out. I also feel like there may be like needing to be some kind of like financial solution so that you guys can be together, or some kind of like rearranging some things financially so you guys can figure something out. Because the 3 of Pentacles represents like they're building the brick road together. They're building an adventure and a future path together. Your person might want to make choices with you, or co-create and make choices together so you guys can figure something out. I get that they're going to need to figure out and heal from rejection. They might want to heal from rejection. They might want to heal from, holding on too tightly to security. So there is this. And I also feel like that, they're going to need to figure out like a financial solution, and they're going to want to figure it out. They might want to save money, and that might come into play in this connection as well. But I like all Pentacles. All Pentacles represents good commitment. And then, wow, there's the 3rd winged monkey. Again, I do get small, not tons, but small, alluding to references of third parties' energies, only because I get 3 of them and they're all kind of like close. So I get 3 winged monkeys. It might be a community or a group of friends that is important here, or wants to introduce you to their friends, or wants to be included with your friends. So there is this. I get the Page of Swords. So it does seem like that with this and the detox, it seems like maybe your person wants to detox from gossip, or wants to detox from social media. Now that's what it is. In the future, they're going to want to maybe take a step back from social media, or from spying, or from communication, that kind of thing. They might want to detox communication with you so that you guys talk to each other very loving. There is this. I get spiritual cleanse and purge, and it seems like, in the future, your person's going to want to make some choices that will help them. Your person themselves might want to detox. They might want to, cleanse this relationship or connection as well. They might want to purge, which is maybe they want to declutter. Maybe they want to get things, off their chest. There is this as well. Okay, now I have your Wicked playing cards, which is rejoining the party. And I also have Island Time Wellness, because pink goes well with green. All right, so I'm going to pick 5 cards. Oh, I like this. Interesting. Again, I am getting even more winged monkeys. So that is a theme, actually. Like, the winged monkeys in Wizard of Oz were her evil henchmen. In the Wicked movie, though, the winged monkeys were people that she hurt, animals that she hurt by trying to save them. So I also think that's interesting. There may be people that have been hurt by trying to save them. I don't know. It's interesting. See if See if that applies to your situation. Okay. I might say some things that don't make sense for everybody, and that's okay if it doesn't. All right. So with the playing cards, the suits, cups are hearts are the cups, and the diamonds are the pentacles. We have clubs and spades, and I know that usually that one is one is the other. But in this particular case, just because I'm just going to make it easy, I'm not sure everybody reads it different, but I'm going to make it be that the clubs are wands and that the spears or the swords are the spades. So right now I get the Jack of Diamonds, and I'm not going to take reversals for any of these playing cards. One, because you can't really anyway, but I won't. Jack of Diamonds, it seems like your person is with the Knight of Pentacles, wanting to go slow and build something with you. I get the Soulmate energy card again, so that's important. We got that twice now. And it seems like that your person, where before they wanted to make a decision and reflect and be able to understand, are you a soulmate or are you a karmic? You know? Or are you a soulmate, or would they get negative karma, or have they got negative karma in this connection, or that kind of thing. They're kind of debating this. It seems like with soulmates and with the Knight of Pentacles, your person, what they want is they want to be able to move slowly with you and build something over time. I get separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future with the Jack of Clubs. And I get that this is the Cowardly Lion when the lion is a baby cub and they rescue him. So, oh yeah, this is spoilers. Sorry. So in the first movie, Elphaba and Fiyero rescued this little baby cub. And so what happens is it seems like that there was this baby that they protected and rescued and caused a lot of drama. And the separation, what happened when they did this is Elphaba and Fiyero, to rescue this Cowardly Lion, separated from the classroom and went on their own, and they had alone time together. And that's when they discovered that they had feelings for each other. So I actually feel like this is what they want, is they want more alone time with you so that you guys can experience your feelings together. And this particularly applies if it's a taboo connection, like between Elphaba, the one you got, and Fiyero. So that it particularly applies if there is that taboo energy there. If they have been separated from you, I would say that they feel sad, they miss you, they think about you, they yearn for you, but they're not sure what the future can be. They want to build a future with the Knight of Coins and with the Knight of Wands and the Jack of Clubs, Knight of Wands. They want to race back in. So the Knight of Wands is a returning energy. So if you guys are separated, what they want is they want to race back in. Also, the Knight of Wands is also a sexual, passionate card, where they may not be able to stay or remain, but that they want to act on their passions, but not solely acting on their passions, because they do want stability with the Knight of Pentacles. Then I get Seven of Swords, and I get Boat. And the Boat says, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. For some of you, your person wants to move on and have closure, but I feel like that's like 1% of you, because I get the Two of Cups as your indicator. So really they want a relationship. So I would say your person might want to move on or get closure from a past relationship or from a different relationship. They might want to move on from a stage or section of their life. They might want to move on from a job. They might want to move on from a living situation. It seems like your person with the Seven of Swords, it seems like they want to maybe leave something behind or move on so they can receive what they need and that they can arrive in the future. But with the Seven of Swords, they might be afraid, like they might have to betray somebody to do it. Like if they quit a job, are they leaving their employees high and dry? If they are leaving a relationship, are they hurting somebody? Are they going behind someone's back? If they are, I would say with this card, are they betraying somebody that they love, like a friend or whichever? So the Seven of Swords is a fear of betrayal. I also feel like what they want is they want honesty between the two of you. They really want honesty. They want to have security, safety. They want to be able to trust. They want to have trust. So there is that. And receiving what you need is they're wanting to receive trust and or give trust in this connection. But I get mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting with the Nine of Pentacles. They also may battle between, do they want to, with the Seven of Swords and the Mask, do they want to keep their feelings to themselves? Do they just want to be a secret admirer right now? Do they want to not be vulnerable right now? Do they not want to show when they're sad right now? That kind of thing. And then with the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like that with this, do they want to, are they wanting to, if they're in a relationship, do they want to be single, but they feel like they have to hide that? That kind of thing. The only reason why I throw out some of these third-party messages is because some of you are in them. And also with Elphaba, she also had to hide her true feelings for Fiyero because she loved Glinda. And so she basically had to hide her feelings as well. And so I would say that in this particular case, that with this, there may be third-party energy, and if so, there is that. But again, not a lot of you are in it because we got the Two of Cups. I get Eight of Pentacles, which is great. Eight of Diamonds, the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase and healing the inner child and growth. So I feel like what your person also really wants is they want to be able to grow through a change and a transformation like a butterfly. They want to be able to evolve and mature this relationship. They want this to deepen and go to the next level. So that is actually very beautiful as well. The Eight of Pentacles is about putting in all the hard work, all the consistency. You guys, I believe, got that on your side as well. So your person really wants to have, no, actually, I don't think so. I think that was actually pile one. Yeah, so you guys actually want to, I feel like your person wants to be able to focus on having hard work with you, to be able to grow as a person and have your relationship deepen and grow together. So that is actually very beautiful. All right, now for your final message, and again, I do not have a extended today because I have 5 piles and that's a lot. But what I am going to do is I am going to use Romance Angels and see what do they want with you in terms of relationships or definitions or connections, and I'm going to do 5. And this is not an interactive piece either. This applies to all of you watching. And I know I normally I am breaking structure. I normally do interactive pieces at the end and an extended, but today I wanted to just do something in theme with the movie and do something cute and fun. So what do they want from you with the After Tarot and the relationship? I would say the Romance Angels, to see what kind of relationship or connection they want from you. I'm not going to take reversals for the tarot or the oracle. And it's interesting. I am layering these on purpose to get more details and information. So your person, I get the Sun. They really want to have happiness with you. They really want to be able to have an adventure. I get forgiving and learning. Your person wants to learn wisdom. They want to grow as a person. They want forgiveness. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Your person wants to release the past. They want to heal from the past. They want more love and more happiness in the present moments, and they want to continue that on in the future as they continue along and ongoing, which is beautiful. Then I get very soon and Six of Pentacles. Your person wants to give back to you very soon. Your person wants to be generous with you. So that is very beautiful as well. So your person really wants to be generous. They want to give to you and they want to do this immediately. So like, I feel like they want to do this even in the present. So that is beautiful. And it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Also, your person wants to decide where to invest their energy, who to give love and effort to. And they want to decide that now, immediately. So if your person is undecided or confused, I feel like they want to figure that out. Two of Cups again, so that is beautiful. We get the Two of Hearts, we get the Two of Cups, and it says release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And if the third party is an ex, your person wants to clear that. I also feel like your person might want to heal from any emotional baggage or wounds from somebody from the past, an ex, or somebody that has maybe hurt them in the past, so that they can connect with you in this beautiful Two of Cups way. So that is beautiful. Then I get children and Nine of Pentacles again. So that came up twice. So I love the Nine of Pentacles. Your person also, they might still be trying to figure out what do they want in regards to terms of commitment, even though I feel like it's very strong that they want a commitment with you. And kids, I feel like they're trying to make a decision about what do they want in regards to kids, or they might want kids with you. Then I get the codependency and justice. So your person is they want to make a decision about how do they have a relationship that's not codependent. You know, we got the addiction card. So I feel like, oh wait, no, that was a different one. Yeah, so your person is wanting commitment with justice. I feel like your person really wants a commitment or a soul contract with you. And then I get codependency. So they want a commitment. They might even want you guys to be a little codependent, which may not be awesome in the grand scheme of things, but I would say that your person might want that. So there is this. They may be just somebody that's a possessive person, or maybe somebody that likes to spend all their time with their person. So there is that. So your person might want something a little more codependent, or maybe a little bit more, yeah, maybe where you guys spend all your time together. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for watching my reading today. For your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, your hypes. If you've not subscribed, feel free to do so. Thank you for watching my ads for 30 seconds. That gives me credit. After 30 seconds, press skip. It returns you back to this video. You can watch it on silent if they bother you. Thank you for your donations. If you want to donate to the channel as a thank you, you guys can go to my PayPal, Venmo links. Those are in the description box, or the super thanks button. And if you want a private reading, feel free to hit me up. My website's fairyastrology.com. I give you guys a reading in regards to your relationship, your connection with your person, love, career, anything you want, over the phone or video. Feel free to reach out. That link is also in the description box. And I'll see you guys next time in another video, in the archives, in the comments, or in a private reading. See you guys later. Bye! Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what do they want from you. You guys are so cute. You guys have picked Fiyero. He is the romantic lead in the movie, which is awesome. Also, I should probably tell you guys that as I channel, I look at different cards, and so I will be giving spoilers to The Wizard of Oz, which probably everybody has seen, as well as the Wicked movie, the first one. I do also know what happens in the Wicked because of the musical, which might be different than the movie, but, you know, for the second movie. But I wanted to do a fun kind of Wicked, you know, themed video for the channel for you guys, as well as I love the movie. I'm going to see it, not today, but like at the end of the month with one of my friends who's amazing. And so I wanted to do a little video in regards to that. So I like this, and it's so cute. His little arm is up, kind of like he's waving hi. I feel like your person, what they want is they want to say hi to you right now. I also apologize in advance if the spoilers that come through with channeling and interpreting the cards spoils anything for you. So, sorry. Okay, so just know that. So if that is a problem for you guys might want to watch those movies before you watch this video. So you guys have picked this green fluorite heart, which is very beautiful. Fiyero, of course, the romantic lead in the movie. This is the Wicked playing card deck, and I have a card that I have picked for you guys. I do not know what this is. I have not looked at it, but this card is an indicator for your reading today in regards to what your person wants from you. And with this, the hearts are cups, the diamonds are pentacles, the clubs, I'm choosing to assign them as wands for this video, and the spades are swords. And because the tarot is split up into two groups, the major and minor arcana, I use this deck of playing cards because it's wicked and it's fun, in order to add some fun to your reading today, that this deck correlates to the minor arcana in the tarot. So you guys actually get the 10 of swords. So you guys might have broken up, or there may be an ending, or maybe your person wants an ending to something major so that you guys can have something beautiful. I will put this here for you. I'm not going to start with this deck, but this deck will join the party at some point in this reading for sure. Today, right now, I'm going to actually start with my Wizard of Oz tarot, which is the first video I've ever used this. I got it especially for this video for you guys. And I'm also going to layer it with the Pink Divine Love Oracle, because pink goes well with green. So I'm going to start with a relationship spread, and I'm going to take reversals for this part if they come up. This tarot is broken up into colors. So we do have Kansas, which is black and white, and then we have Oz, which is in color. And I always feel like, or the way I've been reading it and interpreting with these cards while I've been playing around with them to get familiar with them for you guys, is it seems like with this that your, I interpret the Oz as like alive and vibrant and beautiful, whereas Kansas is like drudgery and black and white, and it's like not as magical. So that is also another interpretation that I am using with these oracles, in addition to whether they are upright or reversed. All right, so I have your relationship spread here. This is, what do you want from your person right now? What do they want from you right now? What have they wanted from you in the past? What will they want from you in the future in the next 3 months? And what will they want from you beyond 3 months' time? And I'm going to layer it with Pink Divine Love Oracle. And I'm going to just make it crazy. I'm going to do 3 for each, and then of course this final one gets 1. All right, so what do you want from your person? You are bored. You want excitement and fun. Maybe they've been neglecting you or not around. With the Ten of Swords, if they have broken up with you or ended things, maybe you feel like your world is a little more colorless without them in it, but you are feeling a little bored. This is usually the card of like peace and rest, but you can see Dorothy is not feeling like this is very peaceful, because maybe in the absence of words, it triggers your anxiety. You can see how there's wind that's coming in that's obviously going to be a tornado. And right now it's kind of like the beginning stage. So it seems like for her, or for you even, that the absence of communication, the absence of things happening triggers anxiety. This might be like an anxious attachment style. I get 5 of Cups, which is 5 of Cans in this deck. And basically we see Dorothy crying. These cups are spilled. And through the crystal ball, we see Elphaba, or the Wicked Witch. And we see her talking to Dorothy and making her sad. And I think this is like where she basically was like looking at home, and she sees Annie M's and missing her and making her sad and stuff like that. So Dorothy is sad. She's homesick. She wants to go home. And it seems like in this case, it seems like maybe you are hurt or sad or crying over your person right now. It seems like maybe what you want is you want to reunite with them. You want to go home. It's like maybe your person feels like you're home to you and you just want to go home. You want to be with your person at home. So there is this. Also, you might want to heal your heart or heal this connection. I get the, you want to heal the connection. I get the 6 of Cups, and this is upright. You want to reconcile with your person. You want to reunite with them. You want to get back together. You guys might be broken up or sad or no or low contact, and you want to get back together with them. And the 6 of Cups represents this reconciliation. This is also a soulmate energy. It's also a childhood energy or a nostalgic energy or from the past. You might also want to revive this relationship to the state of glory that it was in when you guys were younger or in the earlier stage of this dynamic. I get Unraveling, Time, and Sugarcoat. Time, it says divine timing, fated destiny. It does seem like you are being, I can't say patient, but I would say you are being wise in the fact that you're wanting things to happen in the right timing for you in divine timing. It also seems like you want this to be a fated, destined connection for you. And also that you want to pursue and follow your destiny. You really want to pursue things in the right time. And I feel like you're trying to be very mature about it. I get sugarcoat, superficial expressions, not all that's cracked up to be. You also might want just like sweet words or words of affirmation. It seems like you might want sweet or sugar-coated words from your person, and you might want quality time with the quality time. I get Unraveling, truths exposed and falling apart. I also feel like you want quality time from them, more togetherness. You want more words of affirmation, and you want them to be honest with you, take off their mask, to reveal themselves, to expose their truths, and you want like whatever sense of composure they have to like fall apart that you really want. And I feel like that's because I get the heart here. And maybe your Fiyero is trying to mask their love for you as well. All right, now I get on their side what your person wants from you currently. Surprise! Your person wants to surprise you with a gift. Your person is also lovesick over you and pining. And it says void, emptiness, heartbroken. So it seems like you both are heartbroken over each other. And then I get strings, mental mind games and manipulation and surprise. I feel like your person wants to give you a gift love language, even if you want quality time and words. They want to give you a gift love language and surprise you with it. It might be because they want to manipulate you or give you a mind game or pull some strings of yours in order to, you know, maybe mend this connection. They might want to give you a present to make up for breaking up with you or for ending this connection or to win you back. So there is this energy. So it seems like they might want to pull your strings or heartstrings, really, and with a gift and maybe, you know, makeup. So that is beautiful because they are void, empty, and heartbroken, and they want to heal this. I feel like they want to heal you. They want to heal this in them. They want to give you a gift and mend this connection. I get the Seven of Cups upright. So it does seem like your person also might feel like right now what they want is they want to infuse more of a fantasy into this connection. They maybe want to like pursue or explore fantasies that you guys have, or make this connection hot and spicy. With this, it seems like, and you can see the Wicked Witch is looking at all of these cups in this crystal ball, which I feel like maybe she's looking at ways to bribe Dorothy. I don't think that was a piece in the movie, but sometimes this card deck does take creative liberties. And I would say in this way, what I'm channeling or getting when I'm looking at it is it's almost kind of like your person is trying to think about like all of these gifts. Which one will win? Which one will work? Which one will bribe Dorothy? Which one will get your person? Which one will get pile 3 to forgive, you know, Fiyero, or to be there? And I get the 2 of Pentacles, and I get the 8 of Cups. It seems like walking away has been bleak for your person. If you guys have had to walk away from each other or they walked away from you, it seems like it has been bleak. It has been a tornado. It has been horrible and hard. And it seems like it has not. This is obviously Dorothy. Dorothy is going to go to Oz here. And she doesn't know this at the time. She just wants to rescue her little dog, Toto. She just wants to walk away from a difficult life, a bleak Kansas life. She wants to go over the rainbow. She wants a beautiful life. And I feel like that's what your person wants. It's like yearning to go over the rainbow, to have a life of color. I feel like your person feels like life without you has been colorless. And then I get 2 of Pentacles, which is Glinda, and bringing down, and it's interesting, this 2 of Pentacles has an infinity symbol around it, bringing down a choice. It seems like your person might need to make a choice between 2, maybe between 2, Glinda and Elphaba, or maybe that Fiyero or your person is really needing to make a decision that might affect them permanently, and a decision that might affect infinitely, like their future, basically. So I feel like your person really wants to be able to make a decision once and for all, or they want to continue juggling this uncomfortable situation because they're afraid. But I feel like that your person does not like how things are at with you guys because you guys are not happy. In the past, your person wanted lust, they wanted sex, they wanted to pursue the passion. Your person maybe got obsessed with you or wanted you to be obsessed with them. It seems like they got in over their head and they were infatuated with you. It also seems like maybe this was mutual. It also seemed like in the past they really, really wanted to offer you something. I get the Ace of Cups, the new door to romance. It seems like in the past what they really wanted to give you this offer. They wanted to pursue passion and sex. And even in this wedding ring, like even in this champagne glass, there's a wedding ring. So it's not just like sex only. It seems like they wanted to offer you like sex, love, commitment, marriage, everything. They wanted to give you all of this. But it seems like also maybe they were afraid that it would create gossip or negativity, pettiness, and jealousy and drama. And it seems like they wanted to avoid this. And so maybe they had to end up avoiding that. But it seems like to avoid the gossip, drama, negativity, and pettiness, they also had to avoid the commitment and avoid the passion and the infatuation and the obsession. And that's disappointing for your person now. What they wanted from you in the past or wanted regarding this connection, I get the Hanged Man. Your person they wanted to get unstuck. They were stuck in mediocrity. They were stuck in this bleak energy. I feel like this is even getting stuck in this tornado. So your person was stuck in a tornado in a bleak, colorless world where your person wanted to change their life. I feel like your person, now I'm not sure which one he turns into. He either turns into the Scarecrow, the Tin Man, or I don't think it's the Cowardly Lion. I think the Cowardly Lion is a little shorter and a little stouter. This one looks like it would be Scarecrow, or it would be I bet it's a Scarecrow. 1, because you did pick Fiyero, and 2, because it's stuck to a wooden plank, which is what happens to scarecrows. Like scarecrows get stuck to the wood. Also, your person might have had a martyrdom complex. They may have wanted to martyr themselves. I'm thinking just this literally with like a man attached to a cross, you know? So there could be like a martyrdom. There could be Christianity. Your person might have religion as an important piece. They might have wanted to be pious or religious. They might have wanted to get unstuck. They might have felt like they had a very heavy cross to bear. They might have felt like they had to hang around and they wanted to keep hanging around with you, but maybe that was impossible because a tornado was coming. And maybe they were stuck in a colorless world and they wanted to get unstuck. I get the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they did. This love offer is the same. This is Ace of Cups, but Ace of Pentacles is also a love offer card. So it seems like your person in the past, they really wanted to offer you this love like times a million. They really, really wanted to offer this. And interesting, with the giving the yellow brick, it's like giving a ring, giving a gift, giving something beautiful. So it seems like your person still wants to give a gift, and they wanted to give a gift before. They wanted this energy. And then I get Justice. Your person in the past still wanted justice. They still wanted to make good choices and have good decisions and be religious and pious and all of those things. But they also wanted commitment. And they wanted to have like retribution maybe. Maybe there was somebody that hurt you, and they really wanted to like have you be victorious or win, that kind of thing. So it might be that your person was really hoping that you were able to be victorious in something in your life, and they were like rooting you on or hoping for that. Then I get what they want in the next 3 months. They want, oh, that's beautiful. They want to be able to take steps forward with you. I get steps forward momentum. So your person is really going to want to take steps forward with this connection. They're really going to want to progress it. So I like the movement forward. I'm also getting lovers, you're my jam, close bond, and friends. They really want you guys to be friends and lovers, to continue with this close bond and to really progress this. So that is amazing also. And I get Sour Patch, hot and cold, mixed feelings on and off. So they want you to get beyond this Sour Patch. They want you guys to get beyond like any on and off inconsistent behavior, energy, hot and cold vibes. I feel like your person really would like to have consistency, love, and friendship, and move forward and move beyond anything that was hurt you guys, or maybe even any ending. I get the Eight of Swords, and you can see Glinda being trapped. It seems like your person also wants to get free. They want to get free from anything that is trapping them or holding them back or restricting them. So it does seem like that. And it's so interesting because the Eight of Swords card is always about like this person's not really trapped. And it makes sense because Glinda could just fly away in her little bubble, right? So she could just literally move up above. She could move above the swords. And so your person wants to like rise above their problems. They want to break free from feeling restricted, and they're going to continue that. I get the Wheel of Fortune, but it seems like maybe their career is bleak and it sucks the soul out of them. Maybe their career is a very like draining, soul-sucking situation. So they might feel trapped in their job, and that might be affecting you guys in your connection. It seems like what they want, they really want the money though. They want good luck, good fortune, but they want the money, but that's where they're going to have to make some choices. And that might be the Two of Pentacles, juggling you and then the job for something financial. But it seems like, yeah, that your person is really wanting good luck and an opportunity with you, but feels trapped. And that's because they are keeping themselves stuck in maybe a job that is detrimental to them. But look at this. I get the World. And this is where Dorothy steps out of Kansas into Oz, out of black and white into color. And what I love with the World is this is like your person really wants to leave the bleak behind. So your person wants to leave behind the soul-sucking job, the walking away energy. Your person wants to leave behind the Hanged Man, feeling stuck in a soul-sucking job with, you know, feeling like they had to leave you because of these complications. So there is that. So your person really wants to go into a world of excitement and aliveness and vibrance with you. Then I get what they want beyond 3 months. They are going to want love. New door to experience love. They want to open the door to love with you. They're going to want to continue to keep walking through the door. They want to continue to keep choosing love. And then I get the Two of Brooms, which is a Two of Wands. And I feel like your person is going to really want to be able to make that decision to choose love. So that is beautiful. So your person what they want is they really want a change in their lifestyle. So it's a little less about what they want from you. It's more about what they want to change in their life so that you guys can get back together. So they really want to get back together, and they really want to be able to change their life in order to make it happen. All right, now we're going to see what they want from you. I have the Wicked playing card deck, and I also have Island Wellness. Oh, cute. I don't know how long that has been there, but it's green. No way, that's so cool. Okay, cool. I don't know how that's happening, actually. Usually that never happens, but that's so divine. Okay, beautiful. I love this. Maybe you guys have a very, very beautiful angelic assistance to your person. And also it's on my mouth. It's like throat chakra energy. They want to heal their words. They want to heal with their words. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I feel like you guys have a very important person. All right. So now I have 5 cards. Oh, I see why. It's because the sun is going through one of my crystals. It's going through my blue obsidian. So yes, it's absolutely going through blue communication. I feel like your person wants to talk with you. They want to open up their throat chakra. They want to be able to communicate to you and unburden themselves and speak to you freely. That's beautiful. And that's the thing in Fiyero in the first movie. He was never able to communicate freely, really, until they had like time alone. But I feel like your person wants to like unburden their soul about it. Okay, so I'm not taking reversals for any of these. Again, as a recap, hearts are cups and diamonds are pentacles, and clubs are wands and spades are swords. So what your person wants, 2 of Pentacles, again, we got that before. So your person with Glinda kind of juggling the 2 bricks with the infinity symbol. So I get with the 2 of Pentacles that your person is really wanting to juggle. And I get the runner. Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to ego. Your person really wants to run away. They are a little cowardly lion at the moment. Your person, and I think that's the thing with Fiyero. He stayed stuck in his relationship with Glinda even though he wanted to run away for a long time. And so it seems like that, yes, that your person is wanting to run away from a codependent relationship. And I think that's one of their fears. They're scared that if you guys were together for real, that you guys would be codependent. They really do have a fear of like intimacy and honesty and communication, because intimacy is really about like the truth. And there is this, and that they're really listening to their ego and running away. But the 2 of Coins is not only running and coming back, running and coming back. So the 2 of Pentacles is both. So running, but coming back to it. Then I get 7 of Pentacles and karmic relationship. Your person, 7 of Pentacles, wants to plant the seeds. They want to grow. They want to deepen this connection. They want to have patience, and they want it to be like a marathon. They don't want it to be like a sprint. They want to keep going. It says fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Karmic relationship. Your person wants to balance the karma in this relationship. Your person doesn't want it to be fleeting. Your person wants it to be like growing like a strong tree. Your person wants to be able to learn their lessons, to be able to manage and regulate their triggers, be grounded, the 7 of Pentacles, be grounded with their triggers. And letting go and loving you, your person also wants to be able to let go of their triggers so that they can love you. So that is what your person is hoping for and wanting. Your person, 9 of Swords and seduction. Your person wants to be so passionate with you, but when they are, it gives them anxiety. If your person has sexual anxiety or performance anxiety or intimacy issues, that is something that is interfering with this connection, and that is a problem. It says attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, and third-party interference. I feel like all 3 of you piles, the first 3 are the third-party piles, because not that you guys have to be, but I feel like it is a theme of that, because it is obviously the Glinda and the Elphaba and the Fiyero piles, which is the love triangle. Whereas the other 2, Morrible and the Wizard, are not like engaged in a love triangle as far as I know. So basically, it seems like if there is a love triangle or a third party energy, or if you are a third-party temptation, then I would say that your person gets a lot of anxiety thinking about being sexual with you, thinking about being attracted to you, thinking about flirting with you or dating you or hooking up with you. And I feel like that there is a lot of that energy. So your person gets triggered when it comes to lust. Then I get Ace of Pentacles, which we got again. The Ace of Pentacles is all about being able to give an offer. And I get wedding rings. Your person really wants to propose or marry you. Your person really wants to be with you. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Your person, and with the Ace of Pentacles, is about wanting to propose, wanting to give a love offer, which we got with the love offer card and the Ace of Pentacles already. So your person wants to be able to give this. Your person wants to marry you, and your person wants to propose to you. Your person wants to have a forever soulmate commitment with you. And then I get the King of Swords, and I get twin flames. Yin Yang, Zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. So King of Swords, your person, which in this case I believe it's a wizard when he's in human form. Actually, no, the top hat is green. Maybe he's a wizard. So anyway, it's either the wizard or it's a wizard in Kansas. But I get for you with the twin flames and the King of Swords, your person wants to be your upright, evolved King of Swords, and they want to be your twin flame. So they want to be your ultimate person. So that is very romantic. And then finally, all right, so what your person wants from you, I get the After Tarot and the Romance Angels. I'll start actually with this. I'm going to do 4 piles. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now in other videos I've had an extended, which I'm not doing today because I have 5 piles. And so that's a lot. So I didn't want to do 10 videos. And so basically, 10 little videos and then edit everything. So I'm doing just this, no extended. And this is not an interactive piece either. That's what I've been doing the last 6 months. Extendeds and interactives. But this is just all yours. And you only get this, not an extended. But if you guys want more of my videos, I have tons in my archives. You guys can check it out. So I get what your person wants above all else is I get the 6 of Cups. They would like to reunite with you, have soulmate love. You got that on your side. Now they get it on their side, and you deserve love. You are lovable. It seems like your person really wants to reconcile with you and get back together and have soulmate love with you, because not only do they love you, but also they know that you deserve love, and they want to be that one. They want to be the one to give you everything you deserve. They want to be the one to give you everything so that you can be the ultimate happy, person in life, and that they can be the provider of that. The Fool, they want to be able to move forward with you and just jump off the cliff and take that risk. Stay optimistic about your love life. Your person wants to stay optimistic about love so that they will be brave enough to take a risk and jump off the cliff. Your person wants with judgment and religious factors. Yes, if your person does have that persecution, that Christianity piece, that religious piece, your person wants to be able to make decisions so that the connection with you is in alignment to their values. That if they have religious beliefs that are strong and have created values, that your connection together can be compatible with their religious beliefs or with their just like morals and values. They want to be able to be a good person and make good choices and to be able to live in alignment to their truth. And then it says calling in your soulmate and 6 of Swords. I always see 6 of Swords as being in a partnership. And in this card, basically because they were a team and they helped each other out, they got to go to the other side of the shore from the ocean or lake. And so basically they want you guys to be a team, a partnership together, because they feel like you are their soulmate. So that is beautiful. And we got soulmate love many times. Okay, that is what I have for you guys. I'm so glad you guys are here and that you guys watched my video. Thank you guys for your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, your hypes. I appreciate you guys doing all of that, for watching my ads for 30 seconds when they're on silent. And that gives me credit, and for your donations to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to go to my Venmo and PayPal links. They're in the description box, and I have a super thanks button. That's what helps me buy cute stuff, tarot cards, crystals, little cute objects and stuff to help me with your channeling, with your readings, to make them creative and fun. And also, if you guys want a private reading, my website is fairyastrology.com. I appreciate you guys. That link is in the description box, and I can do a private reading over the phone or video. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video, in the archives, in the comments, or in a private reading. See you guys later. Bye. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on Wicked. And what does your person want from you? So this is a very cool reading. You guys have picked Madame Morrible. She is so cool. I think she's such a badass in the movie. She's awesome. So anyways, I love that you guys have picked her. She's gonna just chill over here in the corner. I also have the Wicked playing card deck as your indicator card today, as well as we have a little Oz action with this beautiful green malachite that you've picked for Madame Morrible. So for this indicator card, I have picked this. This card has come out for you as your indicator, but I have not looked at it. This is from the Wicked playing card deck, where playing cards, if you're not sure, if you don't know this, playing cards correlate to the minor arcana of tarot because there's the same number of playing cards. So the cups are hearts, the diamonds are pentacles, I always kind of look at it where the clubs are wands, and then the spades are swords because you know they're pointy. So that's how I'm going to look at it today with this. The Wicked playing cards are going to make an appearance a little later in your video, but today we have this being your indicator, and I actually get the Eight of Swords. This is a card or the Eight of Spades in this playing card. So the Eight of Swords as your indicator for Madame Morrible is, it seems like right now, you and your person may be feeling a little trapped or tied up or restricted. Also, I always look at the Eight of Swords as somebody not like going anywhere else, not straying off somewhere. So I actually look at the Eight of Swords as a positive card when it comes to commitment. And this is a really beautiful card in regards to them sticking around. So this is your indicator card today. Now I have for you guys some cool decks. I have the Wizard of Oz Tarot, and I'm going to do a traditional relationship spread. I'm actually gonna move your Eight of Swords card. It's not gone, but I am moving it out of the playing field because since it is a little later in the day, I had to adjust the angle that I am filming today, and so you have a little bit of a tinier table space to play on, but it's still big enough to do a reading for you. And I am going to start with a traditional relationship spread, but I might have to adjust or modify logistics for you guys. So what I love about this deck is it combines, this is Wizard of Oz. So this deck is all about the classic movie. It's not Wicked. There is the playing card deck that does Wicked, but this is actually just for the Wizard of Oz movie. But what I like about it is it has cards that are in black and white representing when she's in Kansas. And then there are cards that are in color. And I love it because it shows the difference between when your world is lively and vibrant and passionate versus, you know, when you're in your dream location versus when you're in like kind of drudgery, routine, lifeless, not feeling passion. So I love the contrast, and I am going to use that symbolism in channeling for you today. I'm also going to layer it with the Pink Divine Love Oracle because pink goes well with green. All right, so this is going to be, what do you want in regards to your person? What do they want in regards to you? What have they wanted in regards to you in the past? What will they want with you in the next 3 months of time? And what will they want with you a little later on down the road? All right, now I will not take reversals for the Oracle, but I will take reversals for the Tarot. So what I get for you is I get rainy days, traditions, and free yourself. Interesting, you guys got the Eight of Swords, which is the card of being trapped. What's interesting, it seems like what you want is you want to be free. Maybe you feel like this relationship is a little bit too traditional for you. Or maybe you're feeling like you're a little nervous if this connection will be a little restrictive. I get burden, stress, and negativity be gone. So it does seem like you want to relieve your stress. You want to relieve your burdens in this connection. You want to feel free. You want to feel happy. You don't want to feel negativity. Maybe you're feeling a little pessimistic about this. Maybe you're feeling a little afraid that maybe you'll feel a little trapped if it's a little too traditional. Because I do get the traditions card, morals, values, family roots. So I feel like for you, maybe you're trying to figure out, does this person have the same values and morals as me? Are they a little too traditional and moral? What are their roots here? Or am I a little too traditional for my person? It seems like you might feel like they're a little more traditional. Now, with Madame Morrible, she was a little strict, you know, she was no nonsense and she didn't play around. And also, spoiler for you, when I channel for you guys, I'm probably going to be including symbolism from the movie and the musical and the traditional also, you know, regular movie back in the day. So I might have spoilers. And also, as another spoiler, I'm not doing an extended today because I have 5 piles. So we're just doing this part of the video, but I just wanted to do something in honor of Wicked because I think it's really fun. All right. So yeah, so you might be wondering, is this person a little too traditional for me, or is this connection something that is going to be giving me enough freedom? You also might want to have freedom and traditional commitment and trying to figure out how can you get that in your life, and perhaps how can you get that with this person. I get rainy days, painful feelings, and tears of sadness. You might want to heal them, or you might want them to heal you. You also, this is kind of 5 of Cups energy. You might be feeling like, you know what? I want to heal this connection, heal the person, or be healed by this person, or be healed in my own life right now. But it seems like you might have been a little disappointed or sad, and maybe there is some healing that can happen here. Now, I get for you the 7 of Wands upright. I get the 10 of Wands in reverse. And I get the 5 of Wands upright. And they are all in color. So there is an aliveness, a vibrancy here. There is a beautiful energy here. But what I'm getting is you may not be 100% on board, or you might be wanting them to be... You have conflicting energy. On one hand, you want them to be traditional and committed. On another hand, you want to have your freedom. On another hand, you want them to not resist this connection. You may want your cake and eat it too. So I get the 7 of Wands. So you can see the scarecrow here is surrounded by fire. The scarecrow is not having a good day. The scarecrow needed to be, I would say needed to outsmart the Wicked Witch. And I would say in this case, with all the fire and all the brooms, it seems like this scarecrow is defending his life. You might have had a past where you've had to defend your life or defend yourself in connections. This also happens a lot too when we have trauma or have had abusive relationships. So you might have had to go through that kind of situation. You might also feel like your person has been resistant to this, or maybe they have severe trauma. Also, fires might be important. There is this energy. The 7 of Wands is usually the card about standing your ground, standing your principles, and other people will rise up to your level. There may be like a principle of the thing that is at play going on in your connection right now. Or it may be that you're feeling like they still are resisting this connection, or you're resisting this connection. I get the 10 of Wands in reverse. You do not want to be burdened. The freedom from burdens and freedom from burdens with the 10 of Wands in reverse is so strong. You do not want a relationship that feels heavy, that feels restrictive, where there's a lot of burdens here. You want to still be free-spirited. I feel like you might be a little bit nervous to settle down. Also, I always look at this too as like a soulmate contract. It also seems like you really want your soulmate. You really want the one destined and designed for you. And you might be wondering, I don't know, is this person my soulmate? Are they my destined contract? Do I have a contract with this person? Do I have something that I must do with them? Is this person a major significant person for me? And so you might be trying to figure that out. I get the 5 of Wands, and so there's arguing, fighting. That's 7 of Wands and this 5 of Wands. This is a card about like arguing, and there may be some conflict or challenges here. You may want to overcome arguing. You might want to get on the same page. You might want to overcome fighting and conflict. So there is this. Madame Morrible was always a very direct kind of like no leniency professor. So there is this. You or your person may be a professor. Throwing that out there. You or your person may be Asian with her race as well. Then I get for your person what they want from you. They want to reach out. They want you to reach out. So I feel like they would like for you guys to connect. Seeking attention, planning to meet up. I feel like your person wants to meet up with you, and I feel like they would like your attention and validation. They would like your love. I feel like that your person is wanting to say hi. I get this, which is beautiful. So I'm getting the hand, maybe wanting to hold hands or reach out a hand to you. Maybe your person wants to help you, but definitely they want to see you in person. I get investments, stability, wise, practical, income of money. They would like to have a stable, wise, practical connection with you. They might be more of the traditional person. You might be seeking that or sensing that accurately. Also, your person also might be really wanting to be practical or wise with their finances and with money. So there is this. Also, your person might want to be a provider or provide for you. So there is that as well. It says moving on to the next. Your person may want to move on from something difficult in their life to move forward with you. I do like the movement with this car. I don't feel like your person wants to move away from you or go away from you. I like this because there's celebration, there's balloons, there's happiness, there's like bringing you a party. So there is that. Also, cars might be important to you or your person, and pigs or piggy banks might be important to you and your person, might be a symbol. So there is this. So yeah, it seems kind of like your person maybe was wanting to like reach out, meet up with you in person. They want to spend money on you or save their money or have a practical, maybe stable relationship. They might be an earth sign. And it seems like, yeah, your person might want to also travel with you or move on from something painful to have a party with you. So there is that. Your person, I get, your person's not wanting a commitment yet though. Your person also might want an ending, and your person might want to not progress yet. Okay, so your person also might realize that it's not, they don't want to jump the gun, and this might come in a series of steps or stages. So with the Ten of Swords, they might still be healing or grieving a situation from the past that did not work out. So the Eight of Spears, or the Ten of Swords, is a card about a painful ending. And it seems like your person might be scared of love with the Cowardly Lion because of a painful ending or a painful breakup they've had in the past. If it's with you, because of painful tears of sadness, you might know that your person is sad. You also might be, or they might be going through an ending or a loss. It seems like that your person is trying to dodge all the bullets. Your person also might be trying to play it safe when it comes to love and minimize any risk. So it seems like your person might be a little bit scared of an ending. But I feel like your person wants to have courage. And I get the Two of Cans, which is Two of Cups. And that's in reverse. Your person might not really want a commitment right now or a commitment yet. It seems like they are maybe not wanting to be so tied down either. They also might be wanting their freedom. So there is this. But Two of Cups, maybe they are wanting to move forward with that. We get the Tin Man. So maybe they want to see if you guys can put romantic love into this connection before having a commitment. Then I get the Eight of Brooms or Eight of Wands in reverse. They may not want to move forward, but yet they want to move forward. Your person might have a hot and cold energy, or they may have starts and stops. They might be nervous. I get with the Eight of Brooms, they want to move forward, but they might be scared of it. So your person might want to overcome their fears, worries, and anxieties. In the past, what your person has wanted from you. Summer, maybe over the summer, they've wanted this. I am releasing this video November 21st on the day Wicked comes out because I want the synchronicity, but you guys have already gone through the summer. And so think about what they've wanted for you or with you over the summer. Warmth and positive vibes. It seems like they've wanted you guys to be on good terms. Maybe you guys have been friends or, friendly. Maybe you guys have ran in the same social circles. Maybe you guys just were doing very well in this connection. Maybe they just wanted to have you guys be happy. Also with the summer card, maybe you or they are born in the summer. I get robotic heart. It says empty, feelings, boring, routine, and make-believe, fairy dust, imaginary, false, too good to be true. Your person also wanted to balance themselves between maybe being afraid that you don't feel feelings and then being a little delulu. So I think they're kind of like, I don't want to think that pile 4 feels nothing for me, but also I don't want to think that pile 4 is too good to be true and has all of these fantasies. So I feel like your person was going back and forth. They also themselves might have had times where their feelings had not started yet, and then times where your person went into fantasy land. So there may have been that. But I feel like your person really wants a balance. They want a balance between not feeling anything and then going off the deep end. So I feel like your person wanted to have like a good, happy medium. In the past, your person has wanted the High Priestess, which is Glinda. And that's funny because actually Morrible did not want Glinda for like most of it until Morrible realized that actually Glinda would be advantageous for her and that she could use her. And so maybe in the past, you or your person did not always want each other or did not know or feel the spark. But it does seem like with the High Priestess, your person has wanted to follow their intuition. They have wanted to make dreams come true and wishes come true. I do like the High Priestess card. So it does seem like that, yes, your person has wanted to make magic happen. And also your person has wanted to really follow psychic guidance or follow their own intuition. I get Knight of Swords and I get the Nine of Swords. Again, all these cards are colored. That is very unique because other piles actually did not get that. They got a lot of black and white cards. Your person actually is getting a lot of colored cards. And it does seem like there's a lot of life and liveliness and vibrance in this connection, which is actually really beautiful. So the Knight of Swords, this tree is getting ready to throw the apples at Dorothy because he's mad. It seems like your person really wanted to not say harsh or painful words. It seems like maybe your person was not wanting to be argumentative, or maybe your person was wanting to calm things down and have like warm, good vibes between you guys if you guys have ever had like heated arguments or conflicts or disagreed on things. And then I get the Nine of Swords, and this is upright, and Dorothy is aware that her time is running out and it's giving her anxiety. Your person also might have wanted to, achieve some things in this connection if they felt like time was running out or if time was like time flies, I feel like your person was wanting to maybe do some things in regards to you or achieve some things in regards to you in this connection if they felt like time is flying or like going very fast. I also feel like an additional message is your person might have been like, oh my gosh, where did all the time go? I really want to spend quality time with pile 4. And also, I'm a little bit anxious about all the things I might not do or achieve in my life if time goes so fast and I can't achieve my dreams and my goals. And, pile 4 is included in that. So I feel like your person also felt like what they wanted was they wanted to not let time pass them by. In the next 3 months, your person is wanting to be stubborn. Your person also may want to make wise choices where they don't get hurt. And that might be where they double down. And then I get loyal. So your person is going to be a non-negotiable with them, is they want to be so wise and so discerning and maybe so cautious. Or maybe they might have a wall up. They might want to be so protected of their heart because they really want somebody so loyal, trustworthy, reliable, and they want to honor you. I feel like they also, not only do they want your trust, but they want to give you their trust. They want you to be trustworthy and they want to trust you and they want you to trust them. I feel like they want to have so much honor in this connection here. And they want to be so reliable. They want to be so loyal. But I get snake, sneaky lies, betrayal, bad news, and stubborn, hard-headed talking to a brick wall. Your person may want to lower their guard or they might want to keep it up because they are just trying to protect so hard from being hurt, from being betrayed, from getting bad news, from being blindsided or shocked. So I feel like your person might, until they trust you all the way, they might still have a wall up or a guard up or not want to let people get too close to them. And they might be pretty stubborn about this. What they also want, I get King of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Page of Cups. So here's the thing. I get the King and Queen of Fire and I get this together. But really it's the Mrs. Gulch, which is really the pre-Wicked Witch, and then the King of Brooms, or King of Wands, which is actually the Scarecrow. So your person really wants to be lively and vivacious and feel that, but also they might feel like pairing with you or pairing with somebody, their divine match. They might feel like their divine match is boring. I feel like they need to make choices. If they keep being selfish, they may not be able to develop the true intimacy and the true emotional connection with you that anybody should have. So it's interesting how like the Scarecrow is not wise, and then Mrs. Gulch is not really like loving. And so it's kind of like they're what they want. They want to be smart and wise so that they can pick a partner that is kind and that is loving, because Mrs. Gulch was the villain and she stole Toto and she did all sorts of bad things. Maybe in the past your person had relationship experiences where they've paired with this, you know, Queen of Fire that sucked the life out of them. It seems like it's hard. So your person also feels like, you know what, I've been stupid in love before and I've only gotten this girl. So it's kind of like that. But I get the Page of Cups, which, interesting, maybe they're like, normally my type is this. And that is Kansas. That is not working out well. That is, you know, not doing well. But here you are at the Page of Cups, somebody coming along with like life and vibrancy and aliveness and all this excitement. And your person might be like, well, do I switch sides? What if I go over here? This may not be somebody that I thought was a match for me, but actually might be better than this one. Or your person might be like, I want to turn my divine counterpart into somebody really loving. Now this Page of Cups, this little Princess of Cups, is actually a little munchkin. Maybe you're a shorty. Interesting how this munchkin also has a little stopwatch where time, there's an hourglass here and there's a stopwatch here. So there may be like some time that is, again, very, very focused on the time of everything. Maybe they're trying to find time for you. Maybe they want to make sure everything happens in the right time. But yeah, it seems like your person is kind of trying to like be smart and trying to figure some things out, but maybe they felt like they've been brainless before and they don't want to fall for the villain. And I think that's really what they're trying to do in the next few months. That's why they are so protected with a wall, why they so much are trying to guard against that sneaky, snaky, you know, Queen of Fire. They're like, I don't know, when I've let people in, they've been a snake and my partner hasn't been good and everything, and they want somebody loyal and kind and sweet. So there's that. And then beyond 3 months time, yeah, I get the Queen of Cups. But they're like, I don't know if I can really let somebody, a divine feminine, close to me. Because look at these evolved divine feminines, these people they've paired with. The Queen of Fire and Queen of Cups are all like colorless, you know? I feel like they're going to continue to try to keep choosing well. They're going to keep trying to continue to keep choosing. Like you can see Dorothy's looking out the window and she sees Auntie M, the wife, that is like going in the tornado and feeling like, oh, wow. So there is this energy. Or is this where before she turns into, no, because she was riding a bicycle. So this is Auntie M and she's like rocking in her chair knitting, and Dorothy is seeing this outside the window. And I think your person is like, I'm afraid that if I feel romantic feelings, I will be caught up in a tornado. And then with the workaholic, take time to make room for love. Work may be overwhelming. Keeping your connections alive. They also might feel like they don't want to be so much of a workaholic that it makes the love stale between the two of you, or that causes pointless drama. So I feel like your person also is, they're going to want to make sure that your careers are compatible with this love life. And they're going to want to make sure that they're not working so much that it like kills the love. They might have felt like in the past that they were a workaholic and it killed the love. So there is this piece as well. So those are a lot of messages for you guys. I know you guys are watching with different scenarios, so your person might be going through all sorts of things, but those are definitely some messages for you. You guys are going to know which ones resonate with you. Obviously, if they're very triggering or confusing, they are not your message. Okay, so now we're going to see the Wicked playing cards as well as Island Time Wellness, because pink goes good with green. Alrighty, guys. So I'm going to pull 5, and I'm going to layer it with these pink ones as well. And we're going to see exactly what do they want from you. Now, again, as a refresher, So I get 6 of Cups and the Chaser. Your person wants to come back in and chase you and be romantic. This is lovely. Even in spite of their guard and their wall, which I feel like is strong. I do feel like it's up. But I love the 6 of Cups. That is beautiful. That's a soulmate card. That is the reconciliation, getting back together card. If you guys are in separation, no contact, I would say your person would like to be back with you. Maybe they just want to see you in person or spend more time with you. It says Chaser. Chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Your person might have had their fear of abandonment be triggered. And when that happens, they will try to get reassurance from you or try to come back in. But I feel like right now your person is chasing you and they want to chase you and they want to get back together or reconcile. So that is beautiful. Then I get 3 of Swords, not enough. Your person has insecurity issues. Your person wants to be able to overcome their worries and insecurities about their low self-esteem and feeling like maybe they're not enough for somebody, not enough to keep somebody, not enough, and that person will reject and abandon them. So your person wants to overcome them. So the 3 of Swords represents the times where they were heartbroken, where they were sad, where there was this, difficult time, not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Your person might have jealousy issues because they may have a low self-esteem. They might sabotage a lot. I feel like they want to overcome these things. They might have a lot of anxiety or ego issues when it comes to relationships and when they get triggered. And they also might be frustrated that they've been frustrated in love and relationships in the past. And they're like, I want to overcome all of this. I don't want to feel like I am a low person when it comes to relationships. I don't want to be somebody that can't keep a relationship or that can't keep love. Now this is a wild card, because it's same front and back. So we have Emerald City here, and then we actually have the W for Wicked. So this is for wild card. So we have a wild card. Your person might want to shake some stuff up. They might want to be a wild card. They might think you're a wild card. I get the Golden Mirror, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Your person might, in their chasing mode, they might just love bomb you because they may not know how to connect vulnerable and with a guard down. So they may feel like I have to charm them, like that snake. I have to charm them. I can't really connect in a vulnerable, intimate way because that scares me. And then they could abandon me for getting to know who I really am. So what if I just charm them, and what if I just love bomb them? So there is this. Also, they might be afraid of a one-sided relationship. So they don't want a one-sided relationship, and they don't want to be with a narcissist with that Queen of Wands all like colorless. So there is this piece, but I also feel like maybe they feel like you're a wild card. They don't know which one you are. They're like, I don't know, I really like pile 4, but are they a narcissist? Are they a love bomber? That kind of thing. Then I get 5 of Swords, and I get the Grim Reaper. So your person also is very afraid of relationships ending or of grief or loss. Because of that, they might feel like they have to be ultra independent. The 5 of Swords is a card of abandonment and also about like leaving and going off on your own. So your person also might be like, you know what? It's only safe to be alone. It's only safe to be by myself. And I'd have to kind of go off on my own, even if I'm like deserting pile 4, because it's not safe to emotionally attach and connect to people. So there is this. It says the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So your person is afraid of abandonment and afraid of things being over. And I feel like that your person really wants to work on this. They want to overcome this. I feel like they want to chase you and reconcile with you. So if they've ended it, they want to come back in. And if they have been ultra too independent, I feel like they realize that's not the way to be. Self-indulgence. Your person wants to indulge with you. And I get the 5 of Wands. Again, this is a card of conflict. It's so interesting. You guys are getting a lot of like power struggle cards. Your person doesn't want power struggle though. They want to overcome it. They want to overcome conflict. They want to overcome fighting. They just want to have good vibes. So 5 of Wands or clubs is all about being able to overcome conflict. It says self-indulgence. They might fight conflict. They may want to be like, you know what, I want to relax and enjoy the fine things in life, the yummy, wonderful, incredible things in life, but I'm afraid to be less rigid. I need to always be controlled. I need to always diet. I need to always be a certain way. And so your person may want to just like surrender and relax and give in, but feel like they have to control themselves a lot. But it also says focus on self and self-worth. I feel like also your person really wants to like focus on their self and raise their confidence. They might feel like they have to like fight for you. They might want to fight for you. They may want to feel worthy of somebody that would be able to like be with you so that they can fight for you. So there is that. It says also time to heal. They also might know that it's healing time right now. And then also shadow work and self-appreciation. So I do feel like that your person wants to do they want to do the shadow work. They want to appreciate, you know, themselves and raise their confidence and surrender and give in to, you know, to the better parts of life, to the happier parts of life. I feel like they don't want to be so stuck. All right, guys, so we have Romance Angels and I have the After Tarot. So we're going to see what do they want with you in terms of this connection. What kind of a connection do they want with you? I'll do 4 cards and I'll do the After Tarot as well because you are pile 4. All right, and also for space. So this is now, but also kind of in the future as well. The After Tarot represents what happens after the tarot card happens. So I get, I'm not taking reversals for this part, Page of Pentacles and passion. They want to offer you some passion. The Page of Pentacles is about making an offer, but a little offer. And the passion is like so sexy. I feel like they want to offer you a little bit of the passion. Maybe they want to give you a kiss. Maybe they want to like, you know, make out with you, but not full on sex. I feel like they want to give you a little offer and a passion. Also, they may hope that if they provide for you, that you give them a little bit of hot reciprocation gratitude, and that sort of thing. So that's more of their fantasy though. Don't feel like you have to. It's just like, I feel like that's maybe like what they want. Like that's what they're fantasizing. Then I get Unrequited Love and 5 of Wands. They also want, now this may feel a little triggering, they want you guys to walk away if they feel like they're not really truly loved. So the thing is like they don't want to be in an unrequited one-sided relationship. And that's kind of what we got with that little one-sided card. So they don't want an unrequited love. They want you to put up your weapons and walk away and not fight for them or fight for this love if you don't truly want them or feel it. And so that's their way of protecting their heart. That's their way of trying to like block out being hurt. You know, I feel like your person doesn't want anyone to settle for them. They really want to be like the number one and chosen. And so with this Unrequited Love and the 5 of Wands, where like all the weapons now are pulled back, they're just really wanting to have a love that's like two-sided. Then I get Trust and Death. Okay. They want to trust that there's love beyond death. The Death card here in this deck is about the new beginnings. You can see the sun is out and shining. The death has already happened in the past. The Grim Reaper have already happened. It's already come and gone. This is almost like the Day of the Dead versus Halloween. It's like the day after. And this is about like honoring what has happened, what has ended, and moving forward. I feel like your person wants to renew or rebuild the trust. I feel like your person wants to trust that there's life after death or that there's love after death. That, you know, that there is a beginning for the two of you or like a reconciliation. If you guys had broken up, you guys want to repair it now or rebuild the trust. So there is this piece. Then I get Reconciliation, literally is the card that I got. That's like perfect. You guys have gotten this now like 3 times. And Queen of Cups. And again, I get a chaser energy. Your person wants to chase you. They want to reconcile with their Queen of Cups, which is you. But they don't want to work so hard that that they're squeezing out all of the love and the passion. You know, like they want to keep it juicy and delicious and wonderful. They don't want to like drain the life out of it. And so they want to reconcile with their Queen of Cups, which is beautiful. And not only is this beautiful, but it's even more beautiful because this is your final card. This is your final message. So I love this for you guys. I think this is beautiful. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. Sorry there's no extended for this video, but I will see you guys next time. And I really appreciate all of you guys with your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, hypes. I appreciate all of that. Thank you for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play on silent in the background. If you have not subscribed, feel free to subscribe. And thank you guys for donating to the channel. It lets me buy these little balloons and cards and crystals and everything for you guys. So thank you guys for that. If you guys want to donate, my links are in the description box with my PayPal, Venmo links, and also the super thanks button. And if you want a private reading from me, feel free to go to my website, Astrology.com. That link is also in the description box, and I can channel for you guys about your love life or anything else, and I'm always here for you. And thank you guys so much for watching. If this didn't resonate with you, feel free to watch another video, and maybe that has a message in it for you, or I'll see you guys next time in another video, in my archives, in the comments, or in a private reading. See you guys later. Bye. Hi Pile 5, welcome to your reading today. I am so glad you guys are here with me. We are focusing on what does your person want from you. And you guys have picked the ultimate King of Oz. You have picked the Wizard, which is very, very cool, in his little green balloon, which is wonderful. So I love that you guys have picked him. Obviously in the movie, he is the villain. But I love that you have picked him nonetheless, because he is a very powerful, powerful guy. Even though he really has no power. It's all just smoke and mirrors. But I love him. He is great for you guys. I'm going to put him in frame for you. Also, I have the Wicked playing card, and this is a playing card deck that correlates to the minor arcana of tarot. All playing card decks do. So that's amazing. And this is an indicator card for this reading today, but I have not looked at it yet, but it is going to be very telling. In addition to that, I have also got your beautiful fluorite pyramid. We have your Emerald City. So we have this little crystal for you guys as well. So I love that we have this little Emerald City for you. And your indicator card today is the Ace of Swords. Okay, so now people read playing cards a certain way. There is actually a book that talks about the meaning between all of these cards. But I like to look at it where it correlates to the minor arcana, and the cups are hearts, the diamonds are pentacles, the clubs, I always look at it as wands, and the swords are these spades. So we have the Ace of Swords, but not only that, but look what we have inside the Ace. We actually do have the Emerald City, and every card is different. So not every card has the same design. Actually, I don't think any of the cards have the same design. So the fact that you got the Emerald City card with the Emerald City is very important. So maybe the cities that you guys live in is very important to your person or to this connection. And also it seems like maybe they want to build an empire. They want to build a beautiful legacy. So I feel like that is very important, or maybe even buildings are very important to this connection or to your person. So there is that. There could be architecture. There could be so many things that correlate and come into play. But the Ace of Swords represents what your person wants. They want to have a new beginning with you. They want to embrace their courage, their bravery. They want to create a whole city, a whole world for you. And even in the beginning, you can even see in the first Wicked movie, and I have to apologize in advance, I will have spoilers, for both the original classic Wizard of Oz movie as well as the first Wicked movie, and I have seen the Wicked musical, so there would be an alluding to what the second movie would have, except that I don't actually, I know it came out today, so I haven't watched it yet, so I'm not sure. But I might channel details of that for symbolism in your reading today. So if you are wanting no spoilers whatsoever and have seen absolutely nothing, then you may want to watch them before you finish this video. But I would say that yes, so, even in the first movie, the wizard was faking it and lying. But the wizard was saying he wanted to create the city with Elphaba, oh, choose the color of the yellow brick road, customize it, how would you like to have it? Oh, look at you and me together, our little figurines, that kind of thing. His little model of what the Emerald City would be, or what Oz would be. So I would say with the Ace of Swords that your person is also thinking about what could the future be? What could we build together? And I think that's even his song is about building it together and being together as a team. So I feel like that's what your person really wants with you. And they really, really want to talk to you. They want to communicate with you so much. The Ace of Swords is about communication, communicating truthfully, and communicating bravely. So that is very interesting. So now I have the Wizard of Oz Tarot, and I love this deck. It's new, and I got this. It's based on the classic movie, but I got it because I thought it would be very cool. I will take reversals in this spread. I am doing a relationship spread to see. I'm doing a relationship spread to see what they want and what you want and all of that. This deck is very interesting with its symbolism. I'm going to put you here actually. It's very interesting with the symbolism because it has cards in color and cards in black and white. And I've been interpreting the black and white versus color theme as well in these readings, where I feel like if the cards come up and they're black and white, it represents a colorlessness, a kind of feeling like there's like a bleak energy or not like so vibrant and alive. But with the colored cards, it represents like Dorothy coming into Oz. It's like a magical situation. So the colored cards are more about like vibrancy and aliveness and excitement and passion, whereas the Kansas, the black and white ones, are like before her magical world, you know? And so I interpret that as well. So we have these cards. Now I'm going to layer it with pink, because of Glinda, pink Divine Love Oracle, and I'm going to layer it with this to see what do you want currently from your person right now and in this dynamic. What does your person want from you currently? What did they want from you in the past? What do they want or will they want from you in the next 3 months? And what will they want from you beyond that time? So I'm not taking reversals for oracles, but I will take reversal for tarot. So I have growth, leveling up, expansion, perfect match, completion and the one, and making amends, apologies and forgiveness. So number one, I feel like you want to grow as a person and you want your person to grow with you. Self-improvement is very important to you. Healing, working on wounds, becoming better, leveling up, really. So I love this card, and I love how it's like a beautiful pink daisy and it's like growing, and so it's like a beautiful splash of color in a green, grass, which is literally the same colors of like Glinda and Elphaba, which is kind of like best friends energy or like the complementary colors. So I do feel like your person is really, I feel like that with your person, you really want to be complements to each other. You really want to be best friends. I feel like that's something that you really would like, and also to improve your lives and improve who you are as people, like always growing, always learning. I get perfect match. It seems like you want your person to be your perfect match, or maybe you feel like they are your perfect match and you want to be with them. It seems like you think that they are the one, or maybe you want them to be the one. So there is that. And then completion. It feels like maybe if you get to be with them that you would feel like complete. And then I get making amends, which is apologies and forgiveness. If there is any rupture in this connection, or any like no or low contact, or being in separation or fighting, I feel like you would like peace and harmony and repairing it, reconciliation, getting back together, or healing this connection. Then I get what you want is I get King of Swords. But I get the King of Swords and I get the Cowardly Lion in it. It seems like you want your person to overcome their scared feelings, their cowardice, and become your king, to rise up in the ranks and really be like a ruler, or really take action, really master communication and speak with bravery and truth and courage. So this is wonderful actually, because this is the fantasy of when the Cowardly Lion became the king of the jungle. And he's like, if I had courage, this is what I would do. And I feel like maybe you feel like your person is avoiding this connection out of fear. And it seems like for you, you really want your person to have courage and be the king of the jungle, to be your king, your divine masculine. But also it seems like you might be prioritizing them and their needs even over your own. And then I get the Star, which is beautiful. And this card, Dorothy is dreaming. She fell asleep in the poppies. I feel like Glinda is making snow to wake up Dorothy so she can accomplish her mission and she can like do what she needs to do. So I love this energy, but the Star is a card of hope. It's upright, it's colorful. It seems like what you want is you want hope in this connection. You want success and victory here. You want this connection to work out. And you want, if it's sleeping, you want to wake it up. If you guys have been in no contact or in separation, you want to wake it up, even if it creates like a snowstorm. And see what happens during Christmas time or winter time or Hanukkah time or Valentine's Day or New Year's, because it seems like winter with the snow might be important in this connection. Then I get, look at this, tornado. I get the Tower. It is colorless. It is drama. I feel like what you want is you might even want to wake up Dorothy with the snow. You might even want to wake up this connection if it has been dormant for a while. Even if you create havoc in their life, even if you blow up their house, even if you are a tornado, it seems like you want a Tower moment. You want change. You want to be able to make something happen. You want to uproot their life and have them have an epiphany and a realization. And that might be where you want them to grow. Like you might be wanting to shake stuff up just for them to grow as a person. So there is this, and you're like, you know what? Machiavelli, the ends justifies the means. It's important to be able to make change, even if we have to break a few glasses to do it, you know, that kind of thing. What your person wants with you: spotlight, locked out, and nibbling mice. Taking advantage of and unappreciative. Your person also feels like they're a little timid or a little shy right now. They also might want to overcome their fears, worries, and anxieties. They also might be feeling like as cowardly a lion. It's interesting because a mouse can scare a big lion that's a coward. It seems like maybe your person is the little person. Maybe your person is small in stature, but has the power to scare a large lion. So maybe it seems like your person feels like they can only take little bites and they can only like nibble at this connection. They also might want to like toss out like some bait and see if you bite. They might try to bait you or to see like, is pile 5 still interested? Let's see. You know, the wizard tried to really bribe Elphaba. So maybe they're trying to like bribe you back in if you've been away. I get locked out, access denied, hard to reach. Maybe one or both of you are blocked. Maybe you guys are no contact right now. Maybe they have had big boundaries they don't like, because I get that there's a blocking of you out, but also checking up on you. It's an interesting dynamic. They may want to feel safe and protected, but yet also see you and what you're doing. So all eyes on you, pride, ego, recognition, and access denied, hard to reach. If they don't like that they're blocked, they may want you to unblock them. If they don't like that you are in the spotlight and everybody is staring at you, they may want you to have more privacy. But it does seem like that your person might be spying on you while also blocking you and also checking up on you to see what you're up to and doing. What your person, and that might be how they want to keep it right now. 3 of Swords, Queen of Coins, and Knight of Coins. Your person also wants to heal the connection, and they also don't like if they've been running out of time, because I'm getting the heart has been stabbed by the spears. It seems like this is the heart. This is the heart that the Tin Man got in his chest. It seems like your person might feel like their heart is wounded right now, but they want to follow their heart with you. But it might also be that they're being extra cautious, protecting their heart, making themselves hard to reach and having difficult access. And it seems like that they are really wanting to, you know, not have time run out. They might need time to heal. And, you know, it seems, because I mean, I think we did get that. No, they really want time to heal, and they really want to heal their heart, and they feel like time is slipping. I get the Knight of Coins and the Queen of Coins. They do feel like you are higher than them. You see them as your king, but they see themselves only as a knight in shining armor. This is the one that is riding the horse of a different color. This is the one that is guarding the Emerald City. This is the guard that starts crying when Dorothy is crying. So that's interesting, actually. So your person has compassion and empathy for you. Your person also feels like maybe they have to always be like a chameleon, kind of changing things around with this Knight of Coins energy. So your person is also wanting to go slow and steady. They see the 2 of you together. They want to heal the connection with the 3 of Swords, healing it. And because they see you guys together and it's pentacles, it also seems like your person is really wanting you guys to be able to be connected, committed. But you know, this is just like one of the munchkins of the Emerald City trying to pair with Glinda. So he knows, even though in real life she did date him or marry him or something. So she did actually, Glinda did. Oh, Bach. Okay, so Glinda, so Bach has a crush on Glinda, but unfortunately, you know, Glinda is like, there's no way I'm going to be with you. And it's interesting. Okay, so yes, exactly. But in real life, she did. So there may be a difference between fantasy and real life, because in real life, Ariana Grande went with the guy that played the wizard that also is now playing Bach. So it's a very interesting dynamic here, but there is definitely a difference in rank, because the Queen of Pentacles with the Knight is different, but Queen of Pentacles is like spouse. They want you to be a spouse. They want you to be their partner. They want a social climb maybe, or they want to rise up. They want to have the trophy for sure. And they want commitment, and they want to be steady and solid and heal the commitment and heal the bond. Then what do they want? In the past, they wanted to ignore you. They wanted to go too slow, and they wanted to ignore you. They wanted to cut you out because they have trust issues and they're insecure. I mean, it makes sense. That's like, you know, a munchkin trying to date Glinda, honestly. So off the hook and sheltered off. And that's where access denied, hard to reach. It seems like they might still want you blocked, but they want to figure out what's going on with you and know all about you without you knowing anything about them. That seems like a Scorpio tactic. So I get that they still want to keep ignoring you in the past. They want access to reach. They wanted to shelter you off. Look at how the umbrella is trying to protect them from all your love, because they have trust issues, because they are insecure, because they're worried. And it seems like there is this. And I get snail's pace. They also felt like they wanted to go really, really so slow, and they might even at times have wanted to like even reevaluate, like, is this really for them? Is this really something that, you know, they wanted in the past? They wanted to give you love in spite of it. Queen of Swords, but they were afraid you would like spear them. And then I get the kindred soul. Wow. So in the past, they still saw you and wanted you to be the Queen of Swords, which even though it is the Wicked Witch, check this out, and these are upright, all of them. All of these, except for the Tower, which means maybe the Tower is you starting drama that's not great. Maybe that's bad drama. But it seems like everything else is very colorful, very vibrant and alive. So the King of Swords is the divine counterpart to the Queen of Swords, which is actually ironic because the Cowardly Lion is not a match to the Wicked Witch. So again, it's like the Wicked Witch is like the queen, and then there's still, it's almost like he's trying to rise up in the ranks, and he knows he doesn't belong there. It's like imposter syndrome. It's like, again, a munchkin trying to be with Glinda, or a coward trying to be with the witch. Like, it's just not yoked right. So there is this, but you know, the thing that's interesting is in the movie is that she rescued him actually. So maybe in your person feels like there was like a rescuer energy. Maybe you still want to rescue your person. Maybe your person still wants to be rescued by you. So maybe your person still wants you to save them if you've saved them before or bailed them out of something. Because check it out, it's like they saw you as the Wicked Witch, which again, really Elphaba is the hero of the story. Really, Elphaba is like the main romantic lead character. And then I get the Lovers with the Kindred and the Ace of Cups, which is romantic love. So really, it's like in the past, they wanted you to thaw their heart with the oil can. They wanted you to, you know, unrust them and get them unstuck. They wanted you to save them. And they wanted, with Dorothy and Toto, they wanted you to nurture them. They wanted you to love them. So they really, really, really wanted your love. And they really, really wanted to make you, like, to have you make them get past their fear. But the crazy thing is because they weren't able to do it, their trust issues got the best of them, or their insecurities got the best of them, and they blocked you out anyway. This is a case of somebody that's run away from true love because of their fears, and they psyched themselves out. In the past, I get what they, this is a future. What they would want from you in the next 3 months, they would like cloud 9. They want to be on cloud 9 with you. They want to be in the ultimate happiness. They want to be in Oz. You know, they want to be in the dream world. They want to be in their best life. They want their best life with you. Cloud 9, bliss of happiness, seems like a dream. Then look at the bubbles, like Glinda does the bubbles, right? So they want to be in Glinda's bubble. They want to be with Glinda. She is, you know, the munchkin wants to be with Glinda and wants to be in her bubble. But I get obstacle. They want to be able to overcome these obstacles, these struggles. They want to be able to overcome these challenges so that they can be, and if they can, they would be on cloud 9. If they could overcome these challenges, they would be on cloud 9. And I get commitment. They would like a commitment with you. I get a wedding ring. They probably want to propose because Knight of Coins, Queen of Coins connected and committed together and healing that commitment. It seems like they would like to heal their heart in regards to commitment, and they really, really want to commit to you. So that is beautiful. But all these cards are in reverse. I get Temperance in reverse. They want to be with you, but they think that your water would douse out their fire, or that their water would douse out your fire. They think maybe you are sparkly and magical, but that they're depressed, and they're too depressed for you. They're too wounded or too hurt for you. Maybe they don't want to like spoil your life with their emo nature. Interesting how Dorothy put the water on the witch because she was trying to save the scarecrow from burning. So it seems like that it seems kind of like they still want you to save them, but they're afraid that if you try to save them, that it would like kill them, like it would melt them in this way. So I feel like they want you to melt them, melt their heart. I feel like they want you to like ignite their fire, but I think they're a little afraid that you're gonna, if they opened up to the passion of the love, that it would like destroy them, basically. And also with the Temperance in reverse, they want all this passion and this aliveness of their destiny, but I feel like that they are scared to take their destiny. They're scared to step into it. And then I get the Seven of Swords and it's in reverse, because they're trying to do the right thing. They might be living by responsibilities or by obligations. It's not black and white like Kansas, it is Oz, but I do feel like they're afraid of betrayal. Again, they have trust issues. The Seven of Swords is betrayal. They want to overcome their fear of betrayal. They want to build trust. They want to be able to step into their destiny and not feel like they're screwing somebody over, that they're cheating somebody else out of their destiny, that they're like hurting somebody else to get what they want. So they're scared. They don't want their happiness to come at the expense of somebody else. And I feel like they want to overcome this in the next few months. And then I get the Six of Swords, which is basically just one of these characters hanging out with Miss Gulch. It's either Henry making a deal in order to give her Toto. Yeah, or it's like one of the farmhands before they turn into, Lion and Scarecrow and Tin Man and stuff. Because there's this guy, which I think we'll say it's Henry. Henry making a deal with Miss Gulch. It seems like they're trying to make this deal. And this is in reverse. So it seems like they're trying to not make a devious deal with you to make something right. Like they feel like they owe you something and they want to compensate for something that happened that was wounding, that was negative or bad. And they want to compensate you for it. They want to give you something, but they're again afraid it would create a tornado, or that there would create like this havoc. And with it in reverse, they're trying to have peace. But I also get with the Six of Swords, they don't want to like move on from you, but they don't want to create like a dirty deal with you. They don't want to, partner with you just to create a tornado in their world or in your world, or to hurt somebody or that kind of thing. So they're a little afraid to step into their destiny because they feel like their destiny could hurt somebody else, or that they would get riches at somebody else's expense or something like that. In the future, I feel like your person's going to open up. They want to open up. They are shy and timid and reserved, but they want to overcome it. Beyond 3 months, they want to overcome and they want to open up, and they want to overcome their shyness and their timid nature. But they're afraid with the Devil card, and you can even see Miss Gulch turning into the Wicked Witch in this card, literally as like it's, she's pedaling away because her shadow is the Wicked Witch. And so the tricky piece is that she is becoming the devil, and so they're wanting to open up to you. But they're afraid if they open up that they would be doing something bad or wrong. Your person might have somebody that, it might be somebody that has like a lot of like religious guilt or persecution. Your person is maybe wanting to open up to their sexual side, open up their sexuality, or open up with you, but they're scared that it will turn them into the devil if they were to give in to that. If they give in to their passionate side, their shadow side, that it would turn them into a witch or a devil or a bad villain, that kind of thing. And that's why they're scared to surrender and open up to it and give into it. But I feel like they want to give into it. So that's what they want. They want to give in to their passionate carnal desires for you. Okay, so now we're going to look at more of the Wicked playing cards. I said they are going to join the party. And also Island Time Wellness. So I'm going to layer them. I'm going to do 5. All right. So let's see here what they want from you. I get the Joker, which is actually the Wizard, and then Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And this is so funny because in this case, I'm going to connect this. The Wizard is the Wizard here. It seems like your person really wants to come across as all-powerful and to be able to embrace their empowerment, even though they might feel like they have no real power. They want to be powerful and they want to embrace their power. They want to be happy with you. They want to expand this relationship. They want to have joy. They want to play with you and be connected and together and have you guys enjoy each other. But I get the Joker. Your person feels like, but I'm not the Wizard actually. I have no real power. And I feel like your person wants to overcome this imposter syndrome, this low self-esteem syndrome, so that they can enjoy a connection with you. And I get the King of Hearts, which is Fiyero. So I get this here. And I get that Fiyero is like the ultimate King of Cups, the ultimate like lover. And I get Hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. I think your person worries if they embrace their like Don Juan nature, if they embrace their like romantic King of Cups nature, that they would be sabotaging something in their life. They also want to rebuild something with you if they have sabotaged it, which I feel like for almost all of you, I feel like all of you watching, they have sabotaged it. And I feel like that they really want to like ask you questions, get to know you, figure out who you are. And I feel like for you, like your person really wants to like work on this connection and rebuild it because they've sabotaged. But they want to give you their love. They want to be an upright divine masculine. Again, I get the Joker, but this time it's a winged monkey, which is like the one that the Wizard tricked. So maybe your person feels like that they have to trick you to like them. They have to dazzle you into liking them. They might feel like, you know what? I tricked Elphaba to turning these monkeys. I have to trick somebody else with power to do what I want. So your person, again, is still feeling like they have no power. And then keys on a ring, many options, decisions. Yeah, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Your person might want an unconventional relationship with you. They might want a one night stand with you. They might want to make a decision about the options in their life. And it seems like your person also, I feel like with the keys, I feel like you have the key to their heart. But yeah, your person feels like an imposter and wants to have you like them for them, but they're afraid to show you the real them for you to like the real them. Your person, I think, feels like there's no way that pile 5 will like the real them. And then again, heart with a key. I was feeling that, like key to their heart. And then I get Ace of Cups, which is literally such a romantic card. It says welcoming love, meeting the one, and you got the one on your side and they feel like the one on their side. You both feel like you are the one. And open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So your person really wants to be able to like get together with you and have it be perfect. They really want to give you like give and receive love between the two of you mutually and uninhibited. They want to open their heart and let themselves be loved and love you. And that's so beautiful. And I feel like they want you to be the one, or they think that you are the one, and they want to be able to let their love flow and to give you the love here. So there is this piece, and I get the butterfly, which is actually the symbol that's on Glinda's balloon. So they do feel like you're like Glinda in this way. And then I get lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. They also want a tower moment. They also want a tornado in their life. So they want it just as much as you. And if you're worried about like not disrupting their life because you want to shield them or shelter them, they want their life to be disrupted. And I get the Four of Cups because they're bored with their life. Their life is boring and they want to have it be shocked. They want to have the upheaval. They want the tornado. They want to go to Oz. They want to go to Oz. All right, and now I have romance angels. We have the sun coming in, so I'm glad this is your final message because we are running out of good lighting. That's even literally why I came this side. But I am going to pull 5 cards, and I will layer them with the After Tarot. And I'm going to layer them with the After Tarot because the After Tarot talks about what they want now and into the future. Kind of talks about what happens after the tarot card meaning happens. So I want to see what do they want with you and what do they want with you ongoing. And I'm doing 5 because you are pile 5. And let's see. Wedding. Ace of Wands. They want a wedding with you or a commitment with you or a relationship with you immediately and right away and ongoing into the future. This crazy. So they want a wedding with you and they want to start a commitment with you. They want to continue or start a commitment with you right away and continue with this commitment. So they still want this. Then I get let go of control issues. They really want to let go of control and they want you to give them love. They want you to rescue them as the lion. They want to be able to let go of controlling everything so hard. They want to let go of like micromanaging every little thing. They just want you to give them nurturing. They want you to like soothe their anxiety and their fear, and they want to let go of their control. They want to let go of control and release anxiety and let you comfort them and tell them that it's all going to be okay and that it will all be all better. New love, 4 of Swords. Your person would like to start a new love with you or reignite this love if it has been kind of calm and still and nothing happening, even like in a tomb or a mausoleum. Like your person really wants to be able to like reignite this with you. They really want to be able to experience this romance. And then I get the 4 of Pentacles, and look at, we have that Grim Reaper and we have those pentacles here. So it's like your person wants to not hold on so tightly to control, to holding on to everything so much where like they're basically like hoarding everything and being a control freak until like the last day of their life, you know, like they don't want to live that way. It is safe for you to love. Your person just wants to be safe. They just want to feel like they can be safe in love. And your person is like holding on to the money here because they feel like that will make me safe, but that's not what's going to make them safe. Loyalty and trust and working through it and finding good coping skills to worries and anxieties, that will make them safe. So your person is really feeling like, I just want to be so safe. And that's why they're so closed off, because they're scared they wouldn't be safe. They're scared they're going to be hurt, and they just want to be safe. And then I get the Page of Cups, which represents an open heart to love, and you giving them open-hearted love. They want your love so much, but they are so afraid that you're going to deceive them or hurt them, or that your love or opening their heart to you will hurt or deceive somebody else. So they're afraid of love. They're afraid that love will deceive them, that love will trick them, that like their heart will trick them, that their heart will lead them astray or down the wrong path or to something difficult. So that is what I have for you, my babies. It seems like your person just wants safety. They just want to calm and soothe their anxiety, and they just want love, but they are sabotaging it right now, and they are blocking it, and they are closing themselves off to it because they're afraid it's just going to cause pain. But your person just wants safety and then just wants to feel safe. So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, for all of your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, hypes. Thank you guys for watching my ads for 30 seconds, and thank you guys for donating to the channel. If you want to donate, you guys can go to my description box and scroll down. The link is there for my PayPal and my Venmo, and my super thanks button is there. As well as when you watch my ads, you only have to watch for 30 seconds and then press skip and come back. Thank you guys for that. It gives me credit. Also, I have private readings at this time. If you want private readings, my website is fairyastrology.com in the description box, and I'll give you guys a reading over the phone or video call anytime you guys wish. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time in another video, in my archives, in the comments, or in a private reading. Thanks guys. Bye.